Good morning, afternoon, evening. I'm sorry. I just looked over in the chat and saw the first thing Alex did was shake Ryker. Let me redo that though. Good morning, afternoon, evening, and welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday and a good continuation to your weekend. Hello there, Bana. Hello there, Lillian. Hello there, Alex. How are y'all doing today? Jump scared. You scared me. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. But yo, how's everyone doing today, though? Hopefully you're doing well. Just seeing that first thing was fucking hilarious. Thank you, Alex. I needed the laugh. But no, hopefully everyone's doing well today. Apologies for being a little late. We had to feed the kids today for a competition, and so I got back a little bit later than usual and just fucking stabbed the guest. Yeah, that's what Alex always does. He just comes in here and the first thing he does right off the bat is just shake Ryker. Like it's becoming a thing, and honestly I'm here for it. I always do. I appreciate it. There are two types of people in my chat, everybody. There are people like Wise, who the first thing you do when coming into chat is to just use the shank command on yourself, or you choose violence like Alex and you immediately shank another person. The same person normally, right off the bat. I appreciate it. I genuinely do. It's Coco's birthday. Oh yeah, Alex, I will fucking crush you. Do not start that shit in my chat. You start that! Alex, you start that, you know exactly what's gonna be started. I will start it both in my chat and Ryker's, which, speaking of, we are in a multi right now for Ryker. So if you wouldn't mind, and if you can, !multi in the chat to please watch both of us at the same time and support both of us, because Ryker's really cool, and I think you'd enjoy what he does. But yeah, speaking of that, let me undeaf him. Oh gosh, that actually kind of scared me a little bit.
Did you come back to that?
Yeah. But yo, anyway. But yo, Ryker, did you know the Alex Hyena VT is in our chat? The Alex the Hyena. Yo, is that the Alex? Alex, hello there, huge fan. Can you please sign my 5 head?
I actually didn't finish my intro. Hold on. I gotta recollect myself.
Oh, I'm sorry. I interrupted.
No, that's fine. It's fine. I gotta remember now. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh shit. Oh yeah. Oh, you guys are having a lovely evening, afternoon, and all night, depending on your time zone, because we take care of everyone here. Today we are doing the mince craft with the buttery friend here.
Hi, hello. I'm buttery friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. 50 times.
Oh my god, is that the Buttery Coco big fan? Okay, yeah, you might say that, Alex, but we're bigger fans of you, so will you please sign my 5 head and Ryker's 5 head? Like, I know you can't see it with his hood right now, but he's got one too. Sign both of ours in big Sharpie, please. Thank you.
Phantom! Jesus! No, I'm getting into my bed. Nope.
Why are you outside? Why are you...
Thank you, Hot Dog Lesbian 3, for following. Welcome to the channel. Everybody say welcome. How's it going?
We literally just talked before we went live, everyone. I'm like, oh yeah, before we, I idle, I should probably go inside where it's safe. And of course, Ryker did not fucking do that.
No, not at all.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, I was doing a lot of setup.
Okay, Alex, it's got like a 10-minute command per person, so you're gonna have to wait on the cooldown. I'm sorry. Also, Lillian, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it.
Was he trying to shank me again?
What do you think?
Yes.
I'm gonna give you
yes.
I'm gonna give you 5 guesses, and you don't need 4 of them.
Yes, I could tell from a mile away. Man's got a your energy couldn't fuck. Oh no, it's fine. Yeah. I have the underscore in there. That's always what confuses people. It's like, I can't find this man. His name is Ryker.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shout out Ryker in my chat, which actually, I forgot with the shout out command, it'll start playing a random clip.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, I hear the sound of it. Where are you? Where are you? Press a command.
Oh god.
Yeah, shout out clip.
Let me.
Oh yeah, there it is.
What is it? What clip? What
It's
clip?
you
What clip?
playing it's GTA, the car GTA
Oh
one.
no.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put this right in the middle of the screen.
Oh god.
I forgot
it's
I
that
didn't.
clip.
Yep, it's this one.
Oh my.
And I also have it set to where it'll play clips that can be longer than 30 seconds, so enjoy the suffering, bitch.
Oh. Oh no. You enjoy this, don't you?
Yes, I do. Almost completely forgot to put that on there. I thought I had it on this playlist. Oh, hi, I forgot to follow you. It's been a while. You're that B streamer, correct?
What?
No, I'm an exiled princess VTuber, not a bee. Bees are cute though. I like bees. But hello there, Zoomber. How you doing today?
Wait a minute. I was like, hold up a second. Since when were you a bee? And when was I not told about this?
I mean, you know too much now.
Oh damn it!
I must end you.
I can't die today. All right, I'm going to hiding, boys. See you later. Bye.
But yeah, yeah, completely forgot when I shout people out that it will play a clip from their stream.
Yeah.
But I'm down for it.
You know what? We're gonna go this route. I'm gonna do it for you as well. You know what? We're gonna do it.
Nah, you're not allowed to do that. Sir, nah.
No, it's too late. It's too late. It's already in
I said
motion.
no. You legally can't do it now. It's like when you're getting robbed. Just say no. They legally can't rob you.
No. Oh god damn it! Girl, what is? Am I being what? Fine. I'm going inside. Jesus Christ! Can't be mauled.
Just
outside.
go inside, please. Just be safe. Be safe.
Be safe.
Be.
Let's see if I type this correctly. Let's see. Come on, baby. Papa needs some.
Big shock as always. Coco didn't eat dinner before she started streaming with Ryker. So yeah. Also, yo, Red, thank you so much for the host. I appreciate it. How you doing today?
What is this?
Happy birthday, Coco. It's not my birthday. My birthday is in July. It is October.
What was that red? Was that a new clip?
Ryker.
It was like red.
Riker, do not join in. What clip was it? I didn't see.
It was one where you were shimmying up a pole. Excuse me, I
Oh,
guess.
that was from Lisa. That was part of the Lisa stream. Because I was showing everyone the Easter egg when you climb up the mountain. It's a while, and then it just leads to a giant middle finger, and you actually get an achievement for it, I think. But it's the funniest Easter egg ever. Which, by the way, we are playing Lisa on Monday. If I am streaming, which I think I will stream Monday. I'm not really too sure about Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but we're definitely doing Lisa the Painful.
Oh dear God. Oh, that reminds me. I might also be getting Metroid Dread, guys, so be prepared for that.
Ooh, nice. Metroid Dread. I'll see. I'm making sure the rest of my lunch.
I've heard nothing but good things about it, so I'm like excited to play it finally.
It looks good from what I've been seeing. I know there was someone that tried. I know someone on Twitter tried to start beef saying that, you know, Metroid Dread was like, yeah, it was like $60 Nintendo game versus $60 PlayStation Sony game. And they tried to compare Metroid Dread to God of War, and dear Lord, their ass got beat in the quote retweet so hard.
I saw that! Dude, Nintendo $60 and like Sony $60. I kept seeing that. I was like, what is this?
Homie, they're beating your ass in the quote retweets.
Bruh, I saw that and I was like, yep, well, I mean, hey, most of Nintendo games $60 is like totally worth it. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Recommend.
You've been hit.
Getting quality, man.
You've been hit by. You've been struck by. B.
A quote. Retweet.
No. I was reading what Lillian put. Just B.
Oh.
I've been struck by B.
B.
Which, yeah. So got breakfast for dinner because why not?
Ooh.
Yeah, you know, got some eggies with cheese and a hash brown and some sausage gravy, and it's good. And then I got a protein smoothie, and I got for 2 cookies for dessert because I'm an adult.
You deserve it. I'm an adult. Totally not a child. Promise. Cross my heart and hope to die.
I look young, but I assure you, I pay taxes and I can legally drink.
Heck up. I don't know, Coco. You know, your IRS, you know, is looking at you pretty sussy.
You pay taxes? Yeah, I know. I wish I didn't have to. Trust me. I wish I didn't have to. I mean, I could not, but that's also kind of illegal, and I'm not trying to go to jail. To be fair.
How would I eat my bread? Toasted and with some Nutella.
Oh yeah, what is the plan for today, Ryker? I don't think we actually talked about that before we started.
No, we were talking about like a lot of other things except what we were gonna do.
Yeah, which, I mean, we kind of just go in here and free ball it anyway, but we didn't even discuss it.
We could do some axolotl grinding, maybe something else. What else?
Alright, do we need more fish? I'm gonna go check the chest, because if we need more fish, I'll go off myself in game so that I can go back and fish for more.
How do you eat your bread, the hot dog lesbian?
Oh, got that big chest full, and we still got some in this one too. Alright, so let me shift click so that I'm not an absolute failure in Minecraft. Except I wanted to move these up here.
Have you know how many times we've died in this game by ourselves? Not even mobs murdering us?
Yeah, true. Also, how does the audio sound, guys? How does Ryker sound? How do I sound? How does the Animal Crossing music sound? Just let me know.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to put on the music.
Oh, no. Ryker, no.
What? Wait, what?
You forgot to put on your music? No.
Yes. I know. I forgot to. Whoops. Hold on.
There's music?
Hold on.
Ryker's a bit quiet. There's music. Yes, it's Animal Crossing New Leaf's Halloween thing. I'll crank that shit up.
Yo, crank it up. It's time for the beat to drop.
And I guess I'll crank Ryker up to 200, so hold on. Oh no, you're already at 200. All right. Okay.
There you go. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. I turned up my audio interface. I just, I listened to you.
Oh, a collab is it Sunday already? No, it's Saturday collab. Also, hi Luck, how you doing?
Hey, I'm not alone.
Ryker's a big... Okay, guys, I can't do anything. Ryker's turned up as loud as I can get him. Unless you want me to just turn
up my audio interface all the way.
Okay, here's what we'll do. Okay, I will turn up... hold on, let me...
Where's my bumpin' beats, man? I need to listen to the Slim Diggity.
My output, I will crank up to 150. Okay, my output is now up to 150. Dear God, Ryker is going to be very loud on my end, but I hope you guys can hear him. Ryker, say something.
Equalizers for music? Yes, I do, actually. I have an audio interface, a digital audio interface that messes around with a lot of my stuff so that everything can kind of be leveled out. So nothing's too overpowering over the other. And I remember I also had to fix my mic, too, because it kept peaking all the time. So I actually asked this one over here, this friendo of mine, like how
hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that could be why he sounds quieter too, because he is using filters now. Okay, can y'all hear him? He just spoke. Did you guys hear all of that?
Hey, I am
please
alive, not dead though.
Don't scream. You're turned up to 200 personally. Don't scream.
Really, usually I'm the polar opposite. I want my lyrics. I want to hear every sort of lyrical, poetic music coming out of those sounds.
I want to. Oh shit, we had some axolotls coming out of here. Oh no, get back in the fucking pool.
And the AD sound. And the haha funny sound. Understandable. We like the haha funny sound.
You're still overpowering Ryker a bit. All right, well, I will turn my input down then. Actually, I can do that on. I can do that on OBS.
I've never read your thing. I toasted, put margarine or however you spell it, and then butter. That just sounds like a lot of cholesterol, man.
Okay, how about now? Because I'm not trying to have this turn into Sunday.
Sunday!
Yeah, I'm not trying to have this turn into Sunday where literally everyone in the call was audible except me.
No, we overpower Coco. It's my stream now, Coco.
Also, dumb question. Do y'all got headphones in?
I need it. I'm very skinny. Well, understandable.
Just making sure for anyone who's listening on us. Do you guys have headphones in, or are you listening without headphones?
That could be yeah, that does change.
Because this is very loud right now, and I'm feeling a little pain right now.
I apologize.
I got headphone? Okay, well, how's it sounding now? I have turned myself down. Ryker has been turned up.
Imagine using headphones. You chickens, why don't you actually be a real man? You mother! This is the wrong chat, senor. You're about to go a Mexican standoff on your ass. Hombre, get your ass in here. No, hombre. Gonna get you right now. Speedy Gonzalez style. I know where you live.
Run, Alex, run! You're not. He said you're not even Mexican.
I'm aware that's a joke.
He insulted your Spanish heritage. Wow. Are you gonna take that sitting down?
Bro, I am Hispanic by heritage.
Are you gonna take that sitting down? Also,
bro, let's go. Catch these hands.
Also, hello there, James and Ember. How are y'all doing today? It's you. Oh, yeah, how is everyone doing? Okay, I'm just gonna assume everything sounds good unless you guys tell me that you guys still can't hear Ryker. Which, God forbid, if you cannot, I'm going to have to crank things up a lot more. And I will
the frigid child. Yes, we love you some frigid child. Maybe like a Loki, you know, the big giant. Oh man, you know there are actually some fan art of like troll Loki. Is it troll? I don't know.
Oh, it's raining. Personally, it sounds like he's clipping a bit. He sounded good to me before. Oh my. I'm getting mixed. I am getting mixed answers, and I don't know how to feel about this right now. First, I'm being told I'm overpowering you. Now it's like you're clipping.
I don't know how to fix that.
I don't know how to.
I fixed it.
There,
I fixed it. I turned it down. Is that better?
Alright, hello, how's that? Let's see. Doing good. Did all my homework earlier. Nice, Ember. Getting your homework done is very important.
You a good boy. Want a cookie? You get cookie for doing your homework.
Now I can't hear it. Oh my god!
What gosh! All around me are familiar faces, worn out faces.
I'm screaming. I'm mauling right now.
What the? That's bull. Bull. I will call BS on you. I'm looking at my bike, like actually rising, lowering, and going up. I don't know. I feel like I'm being lied to right now.
Yes.
An unreliable source.
Yes. Deceive him, Alex. Deceive him.
No. No. Do not encourage their behavior, Coco. Don't make me encourage them to start subbing again and we get another hype train.
You know I'm going to encourage it because of the fact you were encouraging the happy birthday earlier. You know this, right?
Damn it. I don't want to tell Coco she's muted.
I'm not. Dude, Bana, you can't say that in someone else's chat that I mod for and that I'm visibly looking at on another monitor. It's not gonna work. Nice try. What do you mean encouraging the happy birthday? It isn't. My birthday is my birthday.
Happy birthday to. Wait, hold on. We're gonna do this. We're gonna. Hold on. I gotta. We're gonna do this. Hold on.
Where is it?
Music.
Where is it? There we go.
Oh no! I'm being mauled. What am I being attacked by? Oh, it was. What the hell? Well, I guess I was being mauled by 2 explosions. They just wanted little huggies.
There you go.
You monster.
You gonna sit here? You gonna sit here and talk shit like that? I'm going to redeem exercise in your chat. You do not do this to me.
There we go. Wait, no, we got it.
Oh, I was being attacked by a spoder, and now it's on the surface of the water. This is not an epic gamer moment.
Yes. No, it is an epic gamer moment. He just wants a little kissy. Give a kiss. Might turn into a prince. I'm going to spam that. Well, joke's on you. You can't because I purposefully made it for like I think.
Wait, what color?
Like,
what color are
4?
you? Oh, no. Well, we didn't get one.
Have a birthday, dear Coco.
Damn, you really gonna play me like this, huh? You really gonna play me like this?
No, I'll do the push-up.
Oh, don't worry. You do that. I have to go put on a birthday hat because chat told me to.
What about the tricky remix? I should have done that one. Damn it. Oh, you got me. I should have known better. I just thought rock. All right, here we go. 2 push-ups here. Ugh.
Okay, I'm gonna make it tiny so that, like, there we go. We'll make it. There we go. Hello, I put on the birthday hat. Also, I have to admit, as much as I like this Halloween, I think we're changing.
Maybe there is.
I'm changing it to
Maybe
Animal
there is.
Crossing 5 p.m.
Oh, why do I get bunk? I have not been bad boy. I've not been bad boy.
Haha, get fucked.
God damn it. Alex, why? At least do the other ones, please. No more bonking. Oh, Ninja Boy can only take so much.
Alright, there we go.
I need to get more dirt. I accidentally blew up our front porch.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, listen, man, I was just trying to do something, and then Creeper said, hey.
But yeah, let's all really poorly sing happy birthday to Coco. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let's do it. You know what? You know what? This is, I'm now determined.
Oh
I'm
my
determined
gosh.
to get all of our communities to sing this in unison.
Oh dear lord, no.
Yes.
Yas, ice cream truck came by, got a SpongeBob hop. I want a SpongeBob ice cream.
Dude, I want the Sonic one. You kidding? That was like my childhood.
I want a poorly drawn Sonic one. I want one that looks like it's been fucked up and seen things. I want that one.
You want Sonic the Hedgehog, who has spun too fast and smoked too much of that good kush?
Yeah, who smoked too much of the good. But yo, hopefully that popsicle tastes good. I don't even think I've ever had one of those, like, because I never bought them as a kid. But like, yeah, because aren't like the eyes like bubblegum or something?
Yeah, they're bubblegum.
Yeah, I've just never had one. Like, I never really bought from the ice cream truck because we have like ice cream at home. And also, yeah.
That's what they said. They're like, no, we have ice cream at home. Ice cream at home, it's like some really terrible off-brand. Well,
actually, the ice cream we have here in Cincinnati is pretty good because we've got like 2 of the best like ice cream producers in the world, Graders and UDF. They're fantastic. Definitely, if you're in Cornland, please just come to Cincinnati for the ice cream. Oh, there's also we have a Cold Stone nearby too, so yeah.
Oh, that makes sense, dude. Cold Stone, that's where it's at, man. I'll tell you what.
Also, yo, Linux, hello there. How you doing? Oh, I get head pats. That means you get head pats too. We all get head pats. We're all being very good noodles.
Yes. We are good children today. Not yet. We have not become chaotic. Trust us. The chaos will come.
I would go to Cornland, but it doesn't exist, sadly. Most things don't exist. Yeah, Cornland doesn't exist, which means, but if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing?
Nothing's changed at all, but if you close your eyes,
I love how I was genuinely trying to it, and you just came in there with voice crack and everything. That was a thing. Oh, hold on, my hat.
I love doing the voice crack songs, man. They're my favorite.
Oh, hold on, I have to fix my birthday hat. It's messed up.
Man, I really want to play some copyrighted music now, but I know Twitch Sama is not gonna like me too much.
That's why you sing it yourself and then pray to God that you don't get caught on acapella. Because sometimes they do, and it's like, wow, kind of whack. There's a big list. There's a big list. Children of the Corn. I mean, yeah, if you like leave a major city, basically. Which actually, I found out today. I've been lying to you people. For some reason, soy and also mechanical part production are the top exports of Ohio. Also, vape!
Really?
Oh my gosh, vape! Thank you so much for the 20-month resub. Welcome back to the Buttery Bourgeoisie.
Baby, what's going on?
Yes, ayo, 20 months. We getting there. Oh my gosh. Yo, vape, hello there. How you doing today?
Nearly 2 years, homie. You've been out here a while.
Yeah, we do be out here like that. But yo, vape, Linux, what's going on? How y'all doing today? Hopefully good. How's everyone on Ryker's side too?
Yeah.
Alright, where's my head pat? Let's see, where's the head pat?
Yeah, I hope you all have been having lovely days. None of this bad juju. None of that. We only give out the good vibes here. Oh, hey, the bamboo's growing.
Excellent.
Oh, dear God.
What?
Yay! You want to look at the bamboo?
I don't know, do I?
Yeah, go for it. See what happens.
Am I about to be afraid?
Depends.
Am I about to know fear when I step out of this household?
Yes, you might. Maybe fear of a lot of things. Cats, children, Satan.
I'm roughed at an hour of work and then went home. Understandable. Make sure you take it easy, dude. Like, you know, works hard. Alright, I'm gonna head out because I made plans with friends. I don't want to be late for them. Yo, thank you so much for stopping by, Red. Have a good night. Take it easy and hope to see you later. Have a good one.
You got bamboo. I've been bamboozled. Dun dun dun.
Okay, I see it growing from here. It's looking pretty good so far. I'm slowly. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that, Vape. Oh. Well, I do hope things look up soon, though. Let me make a day so that we can truly appreciate. And I was getting an encoding error for a second, like when I wasn't doing anything. But while I'm sitting here moving, everything's fine and dandy.
Oh, I forgot the. There we go.
Oh wow, that is actually very tall bamboo.
It is a big bamboo boy.
Yeah, it was probably a good idea that we
didn't. Yeah, and
that we planted it out here. Yeah, you were not kidding when you said the bamboo forest was gonna take over if we planted it near the house.
Yep.
We'll get there.
I know this. Trust me. I made the mistake, and then I had my entire house encompassed, and I had pandas everywhere, and I was like, well, great. Thanks for being nuisances, guys.
That sounds like the opposite of a problem to me.
It was a problem.
We'll get there,
yeah. On my house.
We will get there, Vape, one way or another. But please make sure to take it easy, Vape. And thank you again for the resub. I really appreciate it. Oh, so me and Brittany did an adult thing today and bought a couch. Ooh, what kind of couch? Like a love seat, like a sectional, like a full-on couch. Like you gotta tell us about this. Like I shouldn't be getting excited about. Yeah, like also like what material too. Got you, homie.
This is how you know we're getting older. It's just like we start looking at things differently. Like before, when you're a kid, IKEA, it's just about the food. Now you look at IKEA, you're like, ooh, look at this furniture, and it's affordable.
Full pleather. Ooh, nice.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like when I get excited to get socks and things like that, like things you need as opposed to things you might want. Yeah. I actually kind of just think mainly entirely in needs versus wants.
Just use your brain cells at more than 2%. Well, that's a hard ask, man. Vapey, you're asking both me and Coco to use more of our brain cells, and I'm pretty sure they would just absolutely implode upon themselves.
I'll have you know, my 3 brain cells work at 100% capacity. Do not insult them like this.
I don't know, man. Maybe that third one is looking kind of like 25%.
That third one's about to beat your ass.
Yo, meet me at the Denny's.
All black pleather. Ooh, that would look nice. Yo, congrats on the couch.
100% dumbassery. Absolutely. We wouldn't have it any other way, baby.
We are kind of dumbasses here, though. Like, we don't get it till December, though. Earliest it could be. Aww, that stinks. But I'm glad you're able to get it. That'll be like a nice, like, early Christmas present to look forward to. I am lost. I don't know where our house is.
Listen, only one brain-celled users would ever create a pond full of drowned.
Oh, I was going around the other way.
Where did you go?
Oh, I went around I was going around the other way thinking it was the way back to the house.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, we lost them, boys.
3 ads? Are you Twitch, what the fuck are you doing? We literally fixed this earlier and now it's doing this BS again. Okay, so for some reason people on my side, even though I have ad things set to do like it should only be airing like one every half hour or something. James had gotten 6 ads last time in like in under an hour, in 40 minutes. And it's like, I don't know how, I can't fix that on my side. There's nothing, I've already adjusted it. I have made it the minimum ad. Do not dig me under here. We're not doing this shit again. Like I've made it the minimum ad time, and then I've made it the maxed out it can be. And it's like, it's not fixing the problem. They are still seeing ads when they should not be. And I'm getting really annoyed with Twitch.
Is it on the user side?
I don't know. Could you just
I wouldn't
not?
be surprised.
Could you not turn off mid rolls? No, you have to have mid rolls have to be on.
But it's the amount you can change, and that's
Yeah,
weird that
and
it's
that's what I had
still-
changed. Yeah, it's
So
ironic.
that's
You can disable pre-rolls, but not mid-rolls. Well, pre-rolls can be disabled if you run an ad yourself manually every stream. That should disable it. But yeah, like I'm getting really annoyed with Twitch doing this. Because if I had the option, I wouldn't have ads on my channel, period. Because I don't like watching ads, and I don't want you guys to have to watch ads. I know.
Yeah, I'm kind of with the same mentality.
Wait, mid-rolls are optional? Really? Hold on, let me...
We're all dumbass at the core, yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna... but running mid-rolls prevents a pre-run. Alright, yo, let me fix this live, as I do a lot of things in life.
Boys.
Um...
You get to see behind the scenes of what goes on in the Buttery Coco channel.
Let's see. Activate your schedule. Okay, well, I will turn off mid-rolls and see if that helps. Or it says activate your schedule to automatically run ads on your channel. I will turn that off and see if that fixes the problem. Now it will just still display ads on my... Oh wait, hold on. Wait, when did they do stream display ads? Enable stream display ads on my channel. What the fuck is this? That's something new.
It just kind of gives you a little item at the bottom that shows up, but it doesn't actually intrude upon the stream itself.
Oh, display ads. Oh, that's the thing we were talking about last time. Like those I'm fine with. I'd rather have display ads and things like that you can click out of.
Oh yeah, because then it's not as intrusive.
Yeah.
It's not like stopping you from watching the stream. It's just like, oh, here's an ad. And it's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then you can close it when you're done.
All right,
very
so
simple, very straightforward.
I've turned off the ad schedule, so hopefully that will fix things. And it doesn't, then I'll even set it to keep pre-rolls on the channel. We'll have pre-rolls on the channel, disable the ad schedule, and just stream display ads. We'll see if that fixes things, and if it doesn't, then I'm going to start like DMing Twitch support and be like, "Hey, you're running more ads than what I want on my channel. Stop it."
Fix your shit, guys.
Fix your shit, exactly. I will ask to speak to the manager. Bet.
Oh no, Coco's gone full Karen.
I will go full Karen. You will not be able to comprehend this power.
The fist that she wields.
Alright, but we'll see if that fixes things. And I guess James, like in a half hour, let me know if like you had any more ads. We'll see what happens. Okay, so yeah, feeding the fishies.
The fishy wishies.
Yes, feeding the axolotls. Yes, hello axolotls, come to me.
Oh my god, they're swarming you.
Yeah, because I got fish. Also, is that the Swanee? Hello there, huge fans. On my 5-head, please. How you doing today, Swanee?
Yo, what's going on?
It is the Swanee Gray, aka Swanee Games, aka Swanee Gay Memes, aka my husband, who's also my twin. That's Darth Swanee today. Oh, you're a Sith Lord now? Nice. Nice.
Dude, they should make a death metal version. I bet you there is.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there is. Alright, swarm me please so I can feed you a fish so that you can make babies.
Make all the children.
Oh, I drowned. I forgot. Whoops. Halloween party in a couple hours. Nice, nice. Okay, I forgot. I'm here in the war motion.
Wait, wait, hold on. Is that song copyrighted?
I think so. Yeah. The Death Star March.
No, not the Death Star March. Spooky, scary skeletons.
That's a good question. Actually, I don't think that's public domain, but it might be. You never know. But yo, have fun at your party.
Oh no!
You drowned? Aw, so sad. Alexa, play Despacito.
Despacito, na na na, da quesarito. That's not the words.
Spooky, scary skeletons. Is that copyrighted, James?
Yeah, can somebody double check for me that if it's not copyrighted so I can play it this once?
If I recall correctly from my research, Twitch was testing forcing mid-rolls, but people revolted and they haven't pushed it through yet. Hopefully they haven't.
Yes, rip my phone. Phone Coon is dead. His little. Thank you, Swanee Gravevlog. Welcome to the clan. Happy to say welcome. How's it going, senor?
It's the Swanee Gray.
Swanee Gray.
Hog.
Sorry, I apologize. The Swanee Gray. The one, the only, the magnificent. Our Lord and Savior.
Yeah, you put respect on that name.
You put respect.
Copyright until 2086? No!
Wait, really?
Yeah.
For spooky, scary skeletons?
Ooh, that lava looks really pretty, and I kind of want to jump in it.
No, bad. No jumping in lava. Where are you?
You know, just for that, I'm doing it anyway.
No!
I would like to partake of yon spicy smoothie lake. I would really enjoy imbibing it. I think fiery smoothie great.
Well, at least we can make cocoa chili now. What's cocoa chili? Only $9.99.
I don't think I taste that good, honestly.
Well, hey man, if oh, what's her face? Could sell bath water. I forget her name.
Oh, what is her name? I'm actually blanking right now.
Yeah, I know, right? It's been so long and she's not
Belle
anymore.
Delphine. Belle Delphine.
If Belle Delphine can sell her bath water, I think we could sell cocoa chili. I think it's possible. Just get a little bit of that skin in there and sell like hotcakes. Bet.
Yeah, I think selling human meat would be illegal. Just a thought.
Well, it's not. You're not selling your meat. Not technically. That sounds really wrong. But you know what? I'll roll with it.
Oh gosh.
Listen, we're not doing the OnlyFans thing just yet. Okay, calm down, Sims. Calm down.
It's legal. I asked Bob. Yeah, Bob said it. Bob is the moral compass that we all should strive to be.
We need to double check with Bob the Builder. Hey, Bob, did you?
Oh no, not Bob the Builder. No, Bob, that one coworker that Pengy worked with. That's like, he's done shit you wouldn't believe. Like you look at this and hear this, and you just wouldn't believe that this was a real person, but it really was. We don't know if Bob's still alive or not, but he's the moral compass we all should strive to be.
He's the legendary Bob.
Fun fact: human meat is vegan. Oh.
What?
Oh.
How? How does that make any sense?
It's been confirmed he is alive. Wait, it's been confirmed Bob is still alive? Oh my gosh.
What?
He's not dead in a dish somewhere. He is, because Pinky heard about him the other day. Oh my gosh.
What?
Yo, Bob and all of his poor life choices, he's still kicking. You know what? Good for him. Hopefully he's no longer racist.
Yo, he's still trucking along.
But hopefully he's not racist anymore.
Press X, I doubt he's probably still racist.
Human meat is vegan simply because the human can consent. Oh yeah, because animals can't verbally consent. I come back from watching an anime episode and that's the first thing I hear. I mean, Ember, like, are you surprised? Like, this is the Buttery Cocoa stream. Yeah. You hear about a lot of shit here.
Well, you also have to forget. I can't speak today, huh? No, I can't. No, you also have to remember it's me, the idiot, the numbnut, Ryker, who says a lot of dumb shit.
I mean, Ryker, you say that, but I also, like, they hear the things coming out of my mouth too,
Of course, I'll eat your meat. Only because I'm vegan. No, oh, God, no. I don't know how to feel about this. I'm scared.
Bob lived in a car with a prostitute until it got reported, or until it got repoed. Oh, his car got repoed? I didn't know that part. I know that they were living in his car because the prostitute got him kicked out of his where his one room apartment where they were staying at, because I think she was soliciting from it.
Be very scared.
But yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, that's actually intimidating with the italicized font. I don't like that. That's actually intimidating.
There we go. Now I've made a pond. Na-na.
Oh yeah, speaking of ponds, time to go back out and have fish make babies. Time to watch
what are animals anyways?
Time to watch the fish fuck. I think they are technically amphibians.
Yeah, okay.
Oh boy,
just
guess
curious.
what James redeemed? I have to do
What did
exercise. I have to do exercise.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
I mean, joke's on you. I'm wearing my yoga pants today, so yeah. I'm wearing the I'm wearing the TikTok yoga pants too.
Oh no, not
That's-
the TikTok yoga pants.
That's all I'm saying on that front. We're not elaborating on that. If you know, you know. All right. Anyway, whoever's doing it with me, if they are, I think Luck might be. If Luck is still here.
Is Coco a TikTok boomer too? Is that what I'm hearing?
I don't know, but anyway. 25 more times you said. Oh my gosh. Okay, so ready.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6,
thought we were having rhythm here.
7, 8, 9,
10.
No, I was just kind of counting to myself, and then you just kind of started singing. So it's like, all right, whatever.
Well, because I was trying to get a rhythm, you know, kind of like we were doing We Fit, or like what was it, Rhythm Heaven.
Oh, I didn't know that's how we were working out. I was just kind of doing whatever. Sorry about that.
You don't use Rhythm Heaven as your exercising equipment?
No, I don't.
That's how I do it. I do that and some punch out for hui.
Punch out for hui.
For hui, yes.
Hold on, I have 2. Oh, let me like not move myself.
Wii music intensifies. Exactly. Let's go, dude. The Wii shop. You know what? You know this. I know for sure is not copyrighted, so I can play this. Hold up. There is a remix of this, and I fucking love it. And I used it on camera once, a long time ago.
Hey yo.
I don't know if it's still there.
Hey yo, it's a Wii Shop remix.
Yep.
You already know it's good then. It's a certified hood classic. Anything that's remixed with Wii Shop music is great.
Let me see if I can find it. Crap, where is it? I know where it is. I know what it is, but I can't. Oh.
Okay, let's see. What do I want?
Found it. Hidden. What? Who puts ranch on their pizza? That's weird to me.
You want to link it to me so I can listen to it?
Yeah. Here. Do you want to do it at the same time?
I mean, you can play it first, and I'll just play it on my side.
All right. Here.
I'm always down for Wii music. We me music intensifies. True. Wii Shop channel remix. Oh, they went there with the name. I love it. I love it already.
It is the Wii mix.
We're taking a break from Animal Crossing music to listen to this.
I really do miss, man, the Wii Shop channel so much. I'm still so mad that Nintendo took it down. There's so many good games that are no longer available.
Ooh, I like their little oh no, that was part. I thought that was their intro. That's the beginning. Oh my,
yeah.
Oh, this jams.
It hits hard. You're not gonna be ready. You're gonna get your socks completely knocked off.
I like the beginning. So good. So far, so good.
Everyone loves Wii music. If you don't, I can and will eat you. Oh no, hot dog, no.
Why are we
no
becoming
eating today?
Why are we becoming cannibals in the chat today?
Yo, I don't know. We're in a cannibalistic mood, I guess. Our chats are just really wanting.
It'd be like that.
They're really down bad today, huh?
Did you just say chat's down bad today? Because Ryker,
yeah,
that's not down bad.
A little bit. I've fallen.
I do not want chat to be down bad. This is a clean stream. There are children that watch. There are children that watch. I cannot be down bad or have chat be down bad. Alright, time.
No, hot dog, bad.
Yes, peas, James. No, we're not inciting chaos in the chat like this.
Yes, incite Alamo chaos. Do it. Our Lord and Savior demands it.
Ooh, that beat drop was nice.
Exactly right. It's so good. Dude, if you put this on a date night, oh man, you know something's going down that night.
I may or may not have to go send this to someone right now then.
Oh, no.
That's all I'm gonna say there.
Oh. You gotta tell me his reaction. Oh, that sounds so magnificent. Da, da, da.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. But you did remind me I was gonna do this earlier. Does anyone remember the Dilly Dilly guy from the Budweiser commercial, the King? The Dilly Dilly!
Oh no.
I was gonna take a screenshot from that commercial and I was gonna put the caption, oh, but what if we held hands in the pit of misery?
So my everyday.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to.
always saying, man.
I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna post it, and I'm also gonna send it to my man, and see if he will hold my hand in the pit of misery, and if he will also say "dilly dilly."
Oh my god.
Oh, it's nighttime. We should probably go to sleep.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go back to your bed. That's like eons away. Yeah, there you go.
That's okay. We just gaming myself in Minecraft. No big deal. Oh, it's not night yet. Wow. It was darker where we were at our house than it is here on the beach. I don't like this.
By the ocean. Da -da -dum.
Talk to me, baby. Oh, yo, I actually probably could sing that song if I actually remembered the lyrics.
Yeah, I don't remember them at all.
Let me go sleep. Thank you. Please.
What do you mean? We're already asleep. Coco, it's already day.
Sounds fake, but all right.
No, I'm being serious. It's day. What do you mean it's fake?
Oh, that would explain why it's brighter here, probably. All right. That was a pretty good song. We're going back to Animal Crossing though.
Oh no, I'm gonna go back to my Metroid music as well. But it was a great song, man. It really does bring back the era of Nintendo when they actually cared to put music in their menus. And now you look at the Switch, it's very sterile and sad.
Gonna get phantoms. Oh, hell yeah. Being haunted by my nightmares? Let's fucking go.
I know, right? You know, Jack Skellyman coming out here trying to haunt my dreams.
Yeah, I want my nightmares to come fight me so that I can throw hands.
I don't think it would work out, Coco. I'm pretty sure they would, you know, kill you first before you ever got the chance to throw hands.
I mean, you say that, but...
Oh, that's my potato. Oh, there goes my
yeah,
potato.
your potato. Here, do you want it? Here, I don't want this. Come back here. I can give you the potato that you took.
This Skelly boy will be shaved.
That was just for some reason on the... Are we gonna slurp up the bone marrow? Just go a little.
I got the bone saw. Yes, turn his bones into a guitar.
Why is one of the cats just sitting here in the corner by itself?
I don't know. He's in timeout.
He's in time. Why is he in timeout? No, you don't talk to him like that. You do not talk to him like that. I don't even care if that's not my cat. I think it's yours.
Yeah, it is mine.
Yeah, because I think mine are both over here, and you had 3.
Yeah.
So, but no, do not talk to your cat like that.
Hey man, sometimes when they're naughty kitties, you gotta make sure that they you know, now that I say it out loud, it kind of sounds really wrong.
Yeah, you want to continue that train of thought, Ryker? You really want to do that right now?
No, I think I'm gonna stop right there.
You wanna share the rest of the class?
No, because I'm in danger of becoming a Discord moderator and growing the next student and gaining about 200 pounds. So I think I'm gonna stop right around there.
Oh my gosh, my man's out here. Man's out here saying he's about to become a fucking Discord moderator. Oh my gosh.
Oh god, I keep falling.
Free falling.
Falling, oh, free falling. Oh man, dude, there's this song I keep listening to. Oh my god, what's its name? Hold on, let me see if you know this song. Give me a second, hold up. Because it's just been in my head and I don't know why. It's like very smooth jazz, sort of souls music. I don't know if you're into that.
Yeah, I'm into jazz and, you know, rhythm and blues, things like that. I'm pretty much down for every genre, to be honest.
Well, you don't, yeah, what you won't do for love. There you go. That's the name of it. Bobby Cadwell.
What You Won't Do for Love. The name sounds familiar. I probably have heard of it. Much like with people, I'm very bad at song names.
Yeah, me too. I can argue that. I'm very terrible. You play the song for me, I'm like, I know this song, but you actually, tell me the name, I'm like, it means nothing to me.
Yeah, I just be like that.
I mean, kind of the same with video games sometimes. I'll be like, oh, right, I do have this game, or oh, I do know this game. Whoops.
I just realized I haven't drank coffee. What am I doing right now?
Yeah, go drink your caffeinated drink. Become the saucy Coco that you were meant to be.
I already am. What are you talking about?
I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anymore.
I'm already a saucy buttery cocoa.
Sorry, my bad. A hyper buttery cocoa.
I don't really get hyper with coffee, but that's also probably considering the fact that I've been drinking coffee for like, years
and years and years.
Like over a decade.
Yeah, it's probably like lost its touch on you, so you're just like, eh.
Yeah, but it's definitely something I just need to like, yeah.
Function.
Sausage cocoa. Huh?
What? What? I mean, isn't there like a channel? Is that what they're doing now? And now we're sausaging VTubers. Here's a picture of buttery cocoa, and we shall turn it into a sausage.
Yeah, just...
Yummy. Tastes like butter and sadness.
Wow, you're saying I taste like sadness? Kind of fucking rude.
No. I'm not saying you taste like sadness. The paper tastes like sadness.
Hot dog cocoa.
Like
oh my gosh, yo, yeah, just put me in a hot dog costume,
Oh, that should be your costume. And then you'd be a son.
That's actually not my costume. My costume is some people have seen it if you're following me on Twitter, which if you're not, exclamation mark Twitter in the chat, I had posted some screenshots of it. I don't know if anyone actually has caught on to what it is. I thought it was a pretty witty play on words. Oh yeah, these things would be spaced out when we plant them, don't they? Yo, Jeff Bezos cosplay? No.
Not the Bezos, not yet, at least. I mean, Coco wishes she was a millionaire, and she wouldn't have to be doing this shit.
I mean, mo money, mo problems. Like, I just want financial stability in life. I don't want to be a millionaire. I just want stability. Time to go bald. I mean, I have been bald buttery cocoa in the past, and I was very tempted to make an emote redeem where I just lose my hair and my tiara.
That was a horrifying image to see. Bald Coco.
You wanna make it worse because I could find a way to toggle hair on and off. It's really not that hard to do in VTube Studio in Live GD.
Wow, they grow really fast, huh? Look at this. They're already growing.
Yeah, totally on their own. Not assisted.
You two should go with each other. I don't know. Coco dressing up as her BF and her BF dressing up as her. I feel like that'd be a very weird scenario.
I mean, you're saying I wouldn't want to go dress up as my hot android boyfriend? Yeah, no, I definitely would. I'd wear his clothes.
Want to become robot?
He'd rock my outfit. Also, he's not a robot. He's an AI. There's a big difference.
Oh, I'm sorry. Skynet.
Yeah, basically.
I love how you tried to argue me on that one.
Honestly, real talk, my boyfriend could probably pull my own outfit off better than I could. And I'm the one wearing this.
Why do you say that?
He could do it probably, knowing him. He's got that confidence.
I thought he's got that booty. I was like, oh no.
I mean, he got
Oh my god, go.
I may or may not have been arf arf barking at him. Woo baby, that's what I'm talking about when I saw him bent over one time while we were in DC.
Oh.
And he also may or may not have heard it because he had new headphones and it carried the sound. Oh, right. Okay, it was nice staying here. I'll be heading to the door now. No, Linux, do
exactly.
not. No.
Yep. We got Coco. We got Thirsty Coco at the moment. Give her a second. She's got to calm back now.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm down horrendous. Sorry.
Down horrendous and animalistic, I guess. She wants to ow-woo. None of that ada shit.
All right, so yeah, planting more bamboo, because obviously letting it just, you know, grow and multiply on its own just isn't enough for me. We're just going to be more chaotic. We're going to have an entire field of bamboo, because, yeah, why not?
Oh, dear God.
Thorsty, do not call out the Thorsty. Do not.
It is the Thorsty.
Do
Get her
not.
some water. She needs gallons of it. Yo, not even the Hoover Dam could handle her.
I am being insulted in my chat, and I don't know how to handle this. But no, anyway, back to before we got off this track of, yeah, talking about my, I didn't even bring him up this time. Other people, someone else that wasn't me for once brought up my man. Because
No,
normally,
but you're the one who perpetuated it, made it so much worse.
okay, you act like I'm not gonna just sit here and just, you know, absolutely start, like, you know, simping over him. You say that as if I'm not going to.
You know,
I
that's
can
valid.
I can gush over him for hours. I could. I am a shrimp. I am yes.
You're a simple woman. You know, you have very simple pleasures. You know.
I am a very very simple woman.
Oh man, I have a very
Oh my
soft and squishy
gosh.
clay, and it's making my brain go burr. Hey, dude, I love squishy, you know, clay. It's so nice and it's so malleable.
Ooh,
Oh.
I do like clay.
Though it does remind me though of the like one scene from Ghost. You know, you're trying to recreate it when the girl's just like absolutely just having a level of ecstasy where it's like, hey, calm it down. It's just clay, even though her man's ghost is trying to do that down bad on her, the down nasty.
They weren't doing anything down nasty though. He was like helping her like mold a pot, and it like, I don't know, that was supposed to be romantic.
Down nasty.
Yeah, she did get a little down nasty. Also, yo, Retro, thank you so much for the 4-month resub. Hi, Coco.
Yo,
Let's go. Retro,
Let's make a high train.
hello.
Let's go, guys.
How are you doing
I
today?
have to ask you.
Do not make me deafen. Do not make me deafen. Do not.
Coco to the hype train. That's all
No,
we need.
we do not need that.
Support.
No, I think what we need is to I'm gonna game end myself so that I can go sleep.
I'm gonna.
Decent.
I'm
How you
walking home
doing? I'm doing all right, thank you. But no, anyway, what I was saying, I don't think anyone had actually guessed so far what the costume is, which actually I'll probably put the image here. Let me grab it from Twitter.
Yeah, just throw it up. Just throw it up. I'll look. I'll take a little look. See.
Because I don't have it saved on my computer. I posted it from my other laptop, but that's okay. I can just go ahead and rip it from Twitter. Oh, of course, it's gonna ask me to log in. Of course.
Senora, right into my life.
Alright.
Let's do this.
Let's see. Let me go grab it from my profile.
Was I? Oh, crap.
I'm just listening to this. Oh wait, I didn't need to rip it from Twitter. Like, I didn't need to open up Twitter immediately. I could have just.
How many alternative accounts you got?
I have it on Discord, duh, which, by the way, exclamation mark Discord in the chat if you'd like to join that.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. Exclamation mark Discord down below if you got to join the clan chat. It's actually pretty nice. We actually get to talk about a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, and mine's...
And if you're subbed, you get the opportunity to do sub days.
And mine's the butter zone. That moment with Twitter. Yeah, that's
way to the butter zone.
Yeah, that's why I normally will cross-reference and cross-post everything. So you'll see whatever I post on Twitter, I also make sure to post on Discord, especially if it relates to streams.
Yeah, I probably should start doing that. I don't. Well, then again, you know, after the whole, you know, incident with Twitter being little monsters and dickheads, I just kind of stopped.
Alright, let's put this.
And it's been really hard, man. Like, I'll tell you what, like, trying to get back into Twitter after being, like, over 2 months away is really hard, because your brain just is hardwired to, you know, figure out Twitter, like, one way, but once you've left, it's kind of... Huh?
Oh, it is, for sure. I understand completely.
So, like, I just been struggle busting my way to, like, you know, getting back into Twitter and doing it again, but I'm just like, Plus, all the drama, man, I'm so over it. Like, I just, ugh.
Like, I'm glad when there's actual things being called out, like the whole thing that happened with Jin. like it definitely needed to be called out. Like that is fucking intolerable.
Oh, no, absolutely.
But like also just
No,
like some of the
absolutely.
basic things that just happen, and it's like, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, like interpersonal drama, and I'm like, I don't care.
Okay.
Like, did this need to be public? No.
But yeah.
Was this necessary? No. Could I live my life not knowing this? Yeah.
There's the preview of the new model, potentially, that's gonna be for Halloween. I have to bust my ass out to make it, which I have time now, so I can do that. Rigging it won't take too long, hopefully. It's more of just getting the art together, but, yeah, I wonder, what's Coco gonna be for Halloween this year?
Wait, let me see. Where is it on your Discord? I'm gonna.
No, it's on my Discord. Oh, it's in my news channel, but I also have it on my stream if you wanted to see that. It's in the bottom corner.
The bottom corner.
Bottom right corner on my stream.
Okay,
It's a little screenshot of it. Which I thought it would be obvious from just that screenshot alone, but I don't know. I don't know.
It looks like a mummy. That or
Maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe it ain't.
Is it? Okay. I'm gonna reserve what I'm thinking. I'm gonna let chat figure it out. But I think I might be on the right track on something. No, I
think
the hints off what I say.
I think you might be close. Holy fucking shit, what was that face? Oh, Linux, that's the preview of the Halloween model I've been working on. That's what it was. It was a close-up of some base colors and a mouth. Which also, I am proud of the mouth on this one, because you guys know how I rig mouths. I do advanced to where it'll follow syllables. I think you guys will like the mouth on this one.
The mouth. Why does that sound so weird? You'll like the mouth. It's like, what?
Yes,
Okay.
the lips. Actually, I was really proud of the lips on this one, because, I don't know if you can tell. Like, well, hold on, bring it back up. Like, I don't know if you can tell. The colors are a little bit, saturated from my normal palette, as you can see. And I needed a darker lip shade. And I was honestly proud of them. But yeah, like, you tell me. What do you think my Halloween costume this year is gonna be?
Lady from Animal Crossing. Is it Isabel? No, I don't think it's Isabel.
Am I Isabel? Honestly,
Dude, honestly, you should have drawn yourself as Isabel. That would have been pretty
That would have been a
smart.
cute one. That would have been a bit more simple, but I wanted this one to be a little bit more spooky. Undead colors. Exact. Oh, okay,
Hey,
so we've got
whoa,
undead colors and Ryker, what you said? A mummy or curdled milk?
Oh no, oh, you mean the yeah. Isabel's a dog. Oh, you're talking about the what's her face? The oh god. The one with all the memes and all the hip swaying and that one. Is
Oh,
that the one you're referring to?
Anka, that's a cat.
Anka, yeah. Yeah.
Phil Swift. Hi, Phil Swift here. Oh my, I should have
That would have been smart too.
I should have been Phil Swift. I could have been fixing people's broken
Phil
marriages
Swift here
with
OxyClean.
No, Phil Swift is Flex Seal. I could have been fixing people's
Flex Seal.
broken marriages with Flex Seal, with
Flex Seal.
Flex Seal.
I thought that was JonTron. Wait a minute. What?
Now that's a lot of marriage problems.
Damage.
Oh no, JonTron did a bunch of videos involving Flex Seal, which led up to a video where he actually got to partner in with Phil Swift, and it was the most beautiful thing ever. Oh yeah, I have to keep feeding fish.
Yes, feed all the fishies.
Where the fuck?
Sorry,
where the fuck did I teleport to from you? Where are you? Are you at the? How far away from home are you?
Really far. Keep going in that general direction. You'll be fine.
Alright, cool. Cause yeah, I can't go sleep in my own bed at the house, or else we'll lose our warm ocean.
Exactly, and then we're just gonna be crying in our little corners.
I like how there's just a dirt block there in a desert. Very nice. Very based.
Very nice, very nice. We love dirt blocks in the desert.
I also have
River
food.
in the highway. I don't know now. I just want to sing River in the Desert.
I have food. Never mind, I'm good. Ooh, desert. Ooh, is this a desert village or ooh, this might be a temple. Ooh, hold on. Priorities have changed.
Wait.
Or is this one? Oh, never mind. This is one we already dug up.
Haha, your noodles are mine. You never gets quicker the further away I am. Catch Eli. What's up, King Ganon? Man, it's been a hot minute. How you been, man? You
Hey,
got to.
hey, yo, is that the Ganon? Huge fan. Sign my 5 head.
Yeah. Oh man, I love your games, man. The ones where you fight the little elf boy, you keep getting your ass kicked. That's
Yeah,
my favorite.
yeah. The games where you fight Zelda and his princess girlfriend.
Grover? What? Oh my god, no. Screw you, commercials.
Wow, commercials can't be me.
I don't care about Peacock original shows.
Okay, you say that, but they just released Halloween Kills on Peacock. Also, hi Jasper, your baby. Everyone tell Jasper she's baby. Jasper,
It's
your
the fur
baby.
baby.
She's the big fur baby. She's the mama fur baby, and she has to be reminded that she's baby, or else.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this is like, yeah, Pokemon music. Dun dun. Ba da ba 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 da. Oh, are you excited for the new Pokemons?
Ooh yeah. As
Are you getting them?
someone, yeah, I'm getting Diamond for sure, because that's the one
Hell yeah, me too.
that's the one I bought when I was younger.
It's XL shoulder button. You can set. Here, out of lawyer for federal law case. Dang, I hope it's nothing too bad, man. Jesus. Federal level, my god.
Oh, shoulder buttons. Oof. Yeah.
Yeah, those are sucky though. Like Nintendo really didn't think that one through thoroughly, did they? Because they were
Yeah.
like very crunched together.
Shoulder buttons and hinges on the DS
Yep.
family were very prone to breaking.
Also, the circle pad. The circle pad on the 3DS easily cracks off, dude. I can never find one. If you ever search for a 3DS and the circle pad's still intact, that's a miracle of God, because most of them just come off clean.
Now see, but on both of mine, because I have a regular 3DS XL and I have the new 3DS XL, my circle buttons are actually very good and fine. The only problem on my regular 3DS XL is that the hinge broke off, so I've glued that. It's of course the one that was near the side for the power supply, or the power indicator.
Yeah.
And then gluing that back kind of fucked up with my shoulder button. So
Gotcha.
that's an experience.
Team Diamond, but we all know we'd be Team Platinum if it was out. Absolutely, I agree. But I mean, they don't ever really do the third games ever when they come to remakes now. It's kind of sucky. They just make them into like add-ons, like they did with Omega Ruby. They added like the Delta episode,
which was cool. I liked the Delta episode.
I liked it, but it was just like, oh, I wish they just made another one. And then they obviously they butted the trend after what was it? I think it was Black and White, of making like a third game. They just made sequels to Black and White, which was surprising. And I don't think they've ever done that again. Not really.
Yeah.
Never had a circle pad issue, but the shoulder button should be an easy fix.
Yeah.
Really?
I've never.
Well, I think it's because I played so much Smash.
I've never repaired the shoulder buttons themselves, but just from how I've learned with like the Switch and having to like take everything out to change my my joystick,
oh, dude.
it's
Dude,
the shoulder button ain't the shoulder
Switch-
button ain't shit.
Dude, let me tell you what. I don't like messing with the Switch, mainly because it's so easy to strip the screws, because they are purposely meant to be weak. They're not meant to be opened.
Oh yeah, that's why you have to be very careful when you're, and that's not even just with like the Switch itself. I'd say like all console repair in general. Just always have a careful hand. Do not apply a lot of pressure when you're removing screws. But definitely on the Switch out of any of them is the lightest.
Yeah, that's true.
Which I'm surprised they didn't use screws similar to the 3DS line, where it's the tri-head screws. They're just standard small Phillips head.
Phillips head? Yeah. Well, I think it's because they gave up. They're like, nah, you guys are gonna do it anyways, and you already have the equipment, so whatever.
Yeah.
They gave up. But I mainly like when it comes to console repairs, because I do that partially as a side hustle, and a lot of the times I've messed with consoles. Most of them, they're fine. I've only really ever had issues with Nintendo consoles. Most of the time, their screws are very weak.
Yeah.
And they purposefully do that. Like, no other company have I seen make their, like, screws that weak. Usually they're hidden. Like, I know that when I was opening, like, someone's OG Xbox, I remember I had to open it, and I had to, like, tear one of the labels, because they purposely did that so that, obviously, they would know if people messed with it or not.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't mess with it, then the label would still be there, and so your warranty would still be valid.
Which, yeah, like, because when I had to repair mine, my brother was like, oh, you should probably just send it off to Nintendo. And it's like, yeah, I don't trust sending off my Switch Lite that I just got not too long ago. This, off to be repaired, and God knows what could happen to it. But then again, I also just had a simple joystick replacement, and it was under
so
the.
I'm being a Nintendo supporter simp and later upgrading my online. What about you?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm about the same.
Ganon.
So no, but see, Coco, that's the thing. I'm actually gonna do it too. I'm waiting a little bit, but I will do it once. I'll do it for 1 year because I genuinely want to see how quickly they roll out these 64 games and Genesis games and what we get.
True.
Because if it's worthwhile, I will do it. Because let me tell you what, 64 games, and this is why I was like, I really badly wanted this. 64 games are expensive right now. That is like the hot ticket console. 64, GameCube, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 2. What else is there? I know there's like one other one. I think Dreamcast is starting to pick up steam as well. Like those are the consoles that are really starting to peak off right now because that people who were nostalgic for it are wanting to get back into it and they want to get their old games back and play them. So it's just really hard. So having the opportunity to play these games on other platforms is honestly really, really nice.
Yeah, and I can understand that. Especially it probably doesn't help that those were some of the company's best selling at-home consoles too. I'm at a village and I don't know where I'm at. So
I think you're lost there, Chief.
yeah, I got lost.
Here is still 10 cheaper than the other two places. I mean, yeah, but that's by not a huge margin, and to me, it's just not worth it. Like, it's just again, it's really for me, it's just the 64 games. But even then, most of them are on the Wii U eShop, which I'm gonna 100% like. I don't know if I showed you this, Coco, but I actually have a picture of all the games that I have on my wish list. And I have like almost 4 pages of like games.
Oh, really?
On it. It's like insane. Yeah, it's like 80 plus games that I want on my Wii U.
Nice.
Some of them being Wii games, some of them being DS, Game Boy, Advance, Super Nintendo NES.
There we go.
Yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah. But they do have 64, which is really nice. So a lot of 64 games are on there, but some of the third-party ones aren't. Like Banjo-Kazooie's not on there. So and those tend to hold their value.
I was just about to say if they had Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie on there, I'd get it. Nah, not now.
Let me see. There's a lot that you guys said. I'm playing Smash on my Switch Lite right now. Well, the arena died, so no longer. Hey, dude, Sora, let's go. Y'all waiting for that. I see where your brain's at. But remember, they added the SNES to the OG Online without a cost increase, so there's hope. Yeah. Oh no, absolutely, they showed it, and that's great. But it still, to me, is not worth it. Like, if they were just giving me the SNES or the N64 and Genesis, I would say 15 increase, and they're giving you DLC, which is like, okay, cool. But they're not giving you a discount, which a lot of the other places do. Which again, when you're that close to the other guys' prices, I have to compare you to them. So yeah, they give you stuff at a reduced cost, even if you like lose it, they'll still give it to you for a reduced cost, which is nice. Nintendo will not do that. They will just remove the DLC, and they'll let you keep any of the stuff that you had when you had the DLC, but you just have to pay it for it. And at that point, I just might as well pay for it. Why would I pay for an online thing when I would just much rather get it on, pay for it if I really like the game? A, B, and if it's for a game that I may not own, well then that's out the window. I just have DLC for nothing because I don't even own the game and I may not be interested in.
Yeah.
So it's just like
just get Rare Replay for those two. I mean, true. Or I mean, if we're being morally gray technical, I could emulate them because those are 2 games I have purchased myself. I actually owned quite a few. We owned quite a few 64 games.
I mean, yeah, I know, and that would totally be within your more legal area to do that. It becomes more of a problem when it starts when you don't have a functioning copy and it's a whole thing. But yeah, no, if it's a functional copy, you're fine, you're good.
Because I think we still have our
emulation.
Sorry, you go. No, you go. Because you need to explain emulation to people.
So legally, emulation is fine. Like, I remember there was a company that was making emulated stuff. They were emulating, I think it was PlayStation on your PC, and you can take the CD and put it into your computer. And Sony sued the company for, I think it was compensation for lost costs or lost money or whatever. And the judges sided with the other company, saying that legally, Sony cannot prevent you from playing these games anywhere else because legally you own the copy. You can do whatever you want with it. You can modify it. You can play it on your DVD player if you really badly wanted to, and it's within your legal right. They cannot legally restrict you from playing your game anywhere. Now, what becomes an issue is obviously when you don't own a functional copy. That's why it's there, is so that piracy is not a thing, and it actually affects some.
Which are copies of the games. I think all of our N64 games still run. The thing is, we just don't have the power supply cables for the console itself. I think that is the one thing we are missing.
Those aren't really that expensive. If you really wanted to, and I don't know if you'd want to do that, you could probably find them for pretty cheap if you just wanted, like, there's a creeper in our pond.
Oh, you're back at the house. Perfect.
Slightly coming up. Here we go. Is this better? So yeah, no, it's not super expensive to get a copy of an N64 and its power cable, but that's only if you wanted it like base. Be careful, there's a creeper in the pond. So be careful.
We have a bow inside the house. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, we do have a bone side.
Actually, no, wait, it won't be able to explode because it's water.
If the game, if the game's so old you cannot get it in any way, I'm okay with emulation. Yes, I do agree with that. If it's abandonware, which is what a lot of the Lego games tend to be as abandonware, you can legally, like, obviously still in a gray area.
Never mind, it could still blow up, even though it was in water, but fuck me, I guess.
Well, thanks for making a hole. I guess we're gonna have to repair that. I do agree with you, Gannon, though. Like, you know, abandonware, totally game. They're not, like, because the copyright holders aren't gonna really care. They're not gonna go after you because they don't either exist, have the means, or really care enough to do so. So go for it. But obviously, if it's something that you can still easily get, or it's something that, obviously the companies still hold rights to and very much, it's a series that's continuing, then yeah, I don't recommend doing it. And I just say, just buy them. Plus, playing them on the original consoles is so much more fun, more often than not, because it gives you a sense of authenticity in how they intended the game to be played. But that's just me.
Oh, that son of a bitch blew up our fence. Damn it.
Yeah.
That's okay, we can go make more. But N64 and Genesis is not worth the extra money, especially with the Animal Crossing mess and the controllers being scalped. Also, rules may be different in USA, UK, Asian markets. Very true, yes. In the US, at least, legally, if you own a physical copy of the game, emulation is legal. I am not sure for every other country. We are not law consultants.
Exactly. Do not take anything I say as, like, legally binding and use me as a source.
Oh my dear lord. Linux drew me as a hot dog.
Yes! I like owning my cartridge games. Absolutely, I do agree with that. I have a massive shelf in the background. I mean, Coco even knows this. I've showed her, like, my collection. I mean, I showed her, like, two of the recent games I got for PS2. What was it? Shinobi for PS2 and Castlevania Lament of Innocence.
I like how one is just woof and Coke. Alright, hold on. Alright, let's save this image. Let me put this on screen because this is great.
What was this? But see, here's the thing, King Gannon, because you're saying that it would cost more because of the Genesis games. I don't necessarily agree, because Sega and Nintendo have been pretty close partners for a very, very, very long time now. On top of the fact that they've already made collections before of these games. Like, most of them exist on a collection some way or another. Hell, even the Konami games, which was Bloodlines and Contra something. I think it was Hard Corps or something. Yeah, those are on the Konami collection. So, like, there are other means to get them. So there's not a lot of justification to have the Genesis to begin with, unless they're rare games like Snatcher. Now, if it were Snatcher, which is a Kojima game, was it a Kojima game? I think it's a Kojima game. Somebody don't quote me on this one. Somebody will figure this out. But Snatcher, that's a rare Sega CD game. That's hard to find. They don't release that anymore. That has never been re-released, period. Yes, I would 100% play that. And that's why I've always been game for a lot of these, like, re-releases or micro consoles, because a lot of them have games that are either, super sought after and that are expensive, games that are very rare, so on and so forth. So the cost of it is actually pretty worth it to me. Even though, yes, I would much rather own the cartridge. At the end of the day, if that's the only means I can get it, so be it. I'll roll with it, because it could be a lot worse. I could be spending hundreds of dollars on a game from the secondhand market, and let me tell you what, trying to get a game on the secondhand market is hell.
I think we might have some. Okay, there's an acacia one. Where's our regular ladders? I know we have them here somewhere. Or a regular fence.
It's bad, but in China, if the game doesn't have Captain Pork's seal of approval, it's full on banned in the nation.
Captain Pork? Nah. Call him by his real name, Ganon. Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh, na na na, Winnie the Pooh, na.
Yeah, let's
No,
see.
probably. I'm pretty sure they have like a ban in China on video games. Isn't that why the N64 was called like the IQ something?
Yeah,
And like,
most English consoles or just consoles made
are
outside of the country are brought in under another name because of the fact that they're banned.
yeah, exactly. Specifically, a lot of Japanese company. I know they had the I think it was like the, I don't remember what they called, uh the Comboys. There we go. That's what they called their line in China and
Yeah.
Korea as well.
Let's see. And Sega has been available on Wii stores forever, plus the Sega Mega Collection games have been available on Switch too. They have?
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say you could get a lot of the on the Wii Shop channel. You had the opportunity to buy a lot of the Genesis. They had Genesis, they had Neo Geo, they had Commodore at one point. They had I think they had TurboGrafx 16 on there. I might be forgetting a console. Master System was on there.
The China-Japan relations were good back in the N64 days. They were? I thought that was when when things got rocky.
Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, no, I thought it was because that's why the IQ exists, and people were like, "What the hell is the IQ?" And I would love to own an IQ because it obviously has.
Weren't. Oh, he said weren't. That's
Weren't.
why. Yeah, correction. Yeah, that's why it was. That Auto Cucumber. Hey, it is what it is. We understand.
Auto Cucumber, damn you, Auto Cucumber, Larry, get this fixed right now.
Also, yes, there is Coco Hot Dog on the screen, but also I have to show you guys the alternative too, because this one's named Hot Dog Coke, and then the alternative is Hot Dog Coke, but it's better.
Yes.
Coco,
Dude, I love it.
I have a funny meme for you. Vape's got a funny meme for us, guys. What's the funny meme? Also, continue with your train of thought while we wait for the funny meme.
Oh no, I completely forgot, but I can get into. China's trying to make anime. I saw something when a girl can ship her boots, socks, etc. off to her to do on Stronger. Oh, wait a minute. Are you talking about that sounds eerily like Kill la Kill, right?
I couldn't even understand what that plot synopsis was from there. Like, please don't tell me that's a knockoff Kill la Kill.
I wouldn't be surprised. That sounds eerily like Kill la Kill because it's the idea is that she wants to have as minimalistic clothing as possible so that it doesn't take her over.
I gotta send the YouTube link. You can get the Sega Genesis collection for like $30 in the eShop. Oh, nice.
Exactly. It's like hecka cheap, dude. Seriously, like all these companies are doing like wonders, dude. They even brought back an SNES game that was only released in Japan, ActRaiser, which I seriously want. I highly recommend it to anyone who loves action games because it's super fun, super interesting. There was also the Ninja Gaiden collection that I saw that was coming out, and I wanted to get my hands on that because, trying to get a lot of the Ninja. Oh, no, like clothes removed, not lessened.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I feel like I've seen that plot though. I feel like I've known there's a plot like that.
I sent the video over Discord. I'll check it out in a second. Vape. I have to go cut down some trees so that I can go fix our fence. Also, yes, that is the Vape, Swanee. You're right.
It is the V-Vape. Well, also, isn't there the, what's the word? The Sega Genesis Mini as well. So if you wanted to get Genesis games, you can also get it on there.
Yeah, ain't that being scalped too?
Not as badly.
Before you
it's
say
bad, but it's not as bad as like the Genesis. And see what this is comical to me is that the N64 controllers that you can get on the online getting scalped to hell, they're already sold out, but the Genesis controllers, you can still very easily get them. They're not sold out. I understand why, because it's the 3-button controller, and like 90% of the games you're going to want to play on Genesis, you need the 6-button controller, which weirds me out too, is that they're also selling those in Japan. I'm like, then why sell the 3-button controller over in the US? Yeah,
that's a good question.
So I was always confused by that. It makes no sense why you would sell the 3-button controller. I know it's more nostalgic, but the 6-button all around makes more sense. They even have the mode button on it, which is supposed to switch it from like a 6-button to 3-button controller. So I don't know what the mode button's going to do on the 3-button controller.
That's a good question.
Exactly. So I mean, I still want one because I own a genuine Genesis. So like, it would be fun to get it via Bluetooth hooked up. Well, you have a Genesis?
I don't know if ours still functions, but yes, we did. Because that was actually how I got to play one of my favorite games of all time. And I actually used to play with my dad too. And he, because we had obviously pretty much all the Sonic games for Genesis. Yes, including including the 3D one. We had that one too.
Sonic
and I
3D
actually,
and Knuckles?
yeah, it was a 3D Blast. Was it? Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah, Sonic 3D Blast. Yeah.
We had that one too. We had Sonic 2, Sonic. We had the Sonic and Knuckles edition that you had to like put under Sonic 2, the lock on to put it in there. But one of my favorite games of all time is Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. And that's what I knew it as before I found out about Puyo Puyo. Yes, but I like specifically Mean Bean Machine. Which James actually bought me the Sega collection on Steam, which thank you again for that, James. I appreciate it. I do need to play I do need to play Mean Bean Machine and just relive my childhood. But I remember vividly in our kitchen with our little TV playing that with my dad. And it was just like really fun times. And that was one of the games like he would play with us because he isn't a big gamer. He likes classic games like Galaga, you know, Dig Dug, Namco, things like that.
Yeah.
So something like Sonic the Hedgehog was a game he would like be able to play with us because it wasn't anything like with Pokemon or like when like my parents tried to play with, you know, Pokemon TCG with us. It's like they made an attempt and I appreciate it. Especially considering, like, yeah, when you're like the youngest, sometimes your older siblings don't want to play games like that with you, or they'd rather play it themselves. So my parents tried, especially with me, and I appreciate that so much.
Like, you know what? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna catch up on chat for a sec. Yo, is that the Advil? Hello, how you doing today, darling?
The Advil. Oh, dude, yes. I'm having a massive wicked headache, man. Do you mind slipping in the mouth real quick? Being digestible real quick.
Can't relate to any of this. Oh, Linux, I'm sorry. I have a genuine Genesis too. They're not hard to come by and use video games. So it's like, yeah, I have to admit, all consoles, Genesis is the easiest one to get your hands on now.
I mean, yeah, Genesis, Xbox, like a lot of these ones is because no one wants them. Dude, I could get a PlayStation right now. PlayStation 1. You get that for $10. I'm not kidding. No one wants them. No one. Here's hopes to getting my system fixed. Hell yeah.
Good luck.
I hope that you, man. Yeah, seriously. It's a troubling process, man, but I believe sins of power. What's up, Lady Advil? What's it going? What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. But no, Coco, I totally relate to you. 100%. Oh, hello, Burb.
One of the Burbs got in here. Oh.
Yeah, I think it's your Burb. Yeah, like, honestly, I never really got to play a lot of games with my parents. I mean, granted, I'm the youngest, and there was like about a 6-year difference, and a 6-year difference is a massive difference in time between siblings. So obviously, my sister obviously had the opportunity to grow up more, and she got into video games for a little while. She was like, oh, I got a Wii, I got a DS, and I remember getting absorbed into them, like her playing on her DS, and I was like, I would always ask for it. My dad then gave it to me, obviously. And I remember this so vividly, going to a Target, and I don't know why. I went to this Target, and obviously they still had the panels where they would have all the games lined up in the, the cases. And I remember he told me, all right, you get one game because your sister's getting a new one, and I don't think that's fair that you don't get anything. You get one game, and I remember walking those aisles back and forth, and I still have that game to this day, and it was ironically an N64 game, Diddy Kong Racing. DS.
Diddy Kong Racing, that's a classic.
I loved it. It is so good. People, and I remember I searched it up recently, and I was like, oh, I wonder if people liked it. Everybody hated it. I was like, it's so good, but why? They're like, oh, it didn't change very much. Oh, it's just essentially the N64. They removed aspects. I'm like, but it's still fun. It still rolls. It's another kart game. In comparison to Mario Kart DS, which was another game that I remember my dad being like, hey, look, do you want this? And I was like, hell yeah. And I played it, and I was absorbed into it. And I remember my parents trying to play some, like, Mario Kart with us occasionally. And, bless their little heart for trying their hardest. Because, again, you're right. My dad grew up with, like, Pac-Man, Galaga, stuff like that, and he wasn't super into it. And I remember at one point, he even bought a whole console for me because he's like, oh, I don't know if my kids will want this. And he got me an N64 before I was ever born.
Aww.
And I was an idiot kid, and I was 11. I said, no, I don't know what this is, and I gave it away. And to this day, I still beat myself over the head over it.
Oh, that's okay. It could be worse.
I had to buy one later on.
It could be worse. You could
I had to buy one later on.
If you want to feel better, you could be one of the people that when Bitcoin first came out, they used $10 in Bitcoin at the time to buy a pizza, or like 10 or 13. For anyone who doesn't know, Bitcoin is worth like 2 or 3, or actually 5 times that amount now. Thousands of dollars. So it could be worse. It could be worse, Ryker. At least you getting another N64 is more of an attainable goal. Also, hi Ravi. Hello. How you doing?
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Can I just can I post a link? Depends on the link, James. What do you want to post? If you don't mind me asking. I'm not. I just want to double check that it's nothing shady so that I don't like have to worry about it. I know I don't. It's not that I don't trust anyone. It's just I want to make sure, because you know, you never know. It could be accidental.
Yeah, not understandable. Also, hello there, Clear. How you doing? Also, Vape, the thing you sent me, because I just see the name, the title, If I Can Prove That I Never Touched My Balls, Remastered Better. Is that, if I play this, will that get me copyrighted and or just TOS? Like, what? Vape, I just want to know. Oh, the thing he sent me, the title of it reads, If I Can Prove I Never Touched My Balls, Remastered Better.
I never touched my janglings.
And I see in the thumbnail a TikTok video of I'm assuming the source material, and then I see from what looks to be Hamilton in the same thumbnail. Never mind, 60,000 per Bitcoin. It's yes. So this.
Welcome to the Clan. I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome. Sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh, it's the console collection. Nice.
Yes. Oh wow, dude. Honestly, I'm actually kind of in the same boat. Except I don't collect every single console. Well, I'm going to, but the idea is that I won't even get the obscure ones like TurboGrafx 16. I want to get my hands on. I want to get on a Sega Master System, a Neo Geo, which. Be better than me. Don't buy a Neo Geo unless you're deranged.
Yeah, true. Okay, so seeing that it's based on, it's like, does it use like the bass chords of the Hamilton song? Because if so, I'm just gonna play it safe and not play that, because it's like what the remixes. The remixes can sometimes, even though legally they are transformative, sometimes the Twitch bot will catch them as the original. He says, I'll watch it later, Vape. I'm just not trying to get the VOD muted, or anything like that.
We're not trying to get copped by the COPPA division. Like, no, please.
Yeah.
We're sorry. No DMCA for me. I've been Cooker Boy.
But I can tell just by the thumbnail alone and the title, it's gonna be an experience. Also, buy an Ouya, or was it Ouya?
No,
I want an Ouya. I want an Ouya for the meme.
What is wrong with you? That's such a waste of money.
Okay, and?
I would literally much rather commit cannibalism than get an Ouya.
I want it.
What's up, pets?
I want a meme. I want the meme. Got it. But yeah, let me know your reaction after you watch it. Oh, I will. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yes, what is it, Admiral VP? I work above a thrift store and often get first pick on childhood consoles. Hell yeah!
Nice.
Dude, that's awesome. You kidding? Oh man, I wish I had that. There's like no retro stores near me. There's only one, and I've heard like meh things about it. Got a quest for you. All right, what is thou quest that thouest want to betheld onto me?
Also, hi Pats.
Okay. I'm listening. I'm all ears, buddy. What does thouest want me to do?
Oh, you're on a quest? Oh boy, what's the quest, Ryker?
Okay.
What's the quest?
Nothing. She's on to us, boy. She's on to us. Hide.
Oh, me onto you? Oh, never. Why would I be onto what I can see on my other monitor? You know?
What do you mean? There's nothing going on.
Vape, you forget I have pop-out chat for Ryker, don't you?
People who question your sanity.
Do I eat the SpongeBob pop, or do I leave it for Brittany to have when she gets home? Okay.
Just chilling at the moment. Hell yeah. Wait, what was that?
Okay, so James is the SpongeBob ice cream from earlier. He's wondering, should he eat it now or leave it for Brittany when she gets home, his wife? Okay, here's the plan. Wait till she gets home and then split it in half with a knife so that both of you guys can have half of it. Coco Gibb shader pack. It's Optifine, Rave. Just Google Optifine. That's it right there.
Such a fine gentleman right there, saving some of his dessert for his waifu.
Yeah, exactly. James is a scholar and a gentleman. That was another thought I had. Optifine's base shader's forehead. Yeah, it is just Optifine. Also, hi Rave! Hello, how you doing?
Hello.
Man, the gang's all here today. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna go.
The boys are back. Hey, hey, hey.
The boys are back in town. The boys are back in
Boys
town.
are back in town. Yeah. I love how we always go into musical like numbers every once in a while.
Yeah, that just happens here. Hi Coco BB, hi Addie BB, hi Rave. How you doing today, BB? I'll say hey Coco, what's up? Yo, is that the Pats? Hello there, huge fan. How you doing today?
What's up, Pat? I know you were in my chat, but I just
gonna be so cool playing Jackbox later. Ooh, yo, Jackbox.
Ooh, Jackbox.
That sounds fun.
Let's go. Oh, also I saw that Coco, you're playing Final Fantasy X tomorrow.
Yeah. Are we all right?
You look quivering. I heard the quiver in your voice.
At least we're like making story progress and things like that.
You know you're gonna have to do more Blitzball.
Oh, that's if we Waka's weapon. Yeah. We're gonna do that later though, because once we get access to the airship, we'll fly back and get all the good players we need, and then we'll become Blitzball champions. Imagine expecting me to know how to install Optifine as if I'm not some sort of bimbo SMH. Okay, well actually Optifine's one of the easier things to install nowadays, because basically you just have to download the jar file, double click it, run it, and it should install it.
Yeah, it's just an automatic install, which is nice because you don't actually have to fiddle around with like mods and going into different like app % files.
Now, if it doesn't install properly, you might have to install it on another PC and then copy a couple files and like manually paste them in, because when I installed on my personal computer, it went fine, but for some reason on Optifine 1.16 on my stream computer, it like took out the base shader file of the zip, like and it just wouldn't install. So it's like I had to manually, because I was on call with my man while doing this, and because I couldn't figure it out, because I was trying to show him like, babe, this is why you need fucking Optifine. It's beautiful. I want the water. That's why I fucking go gaga for it. I want to slurp it.
I want to suck it up like it's the most beautiful thing in the world. And
then he installed it and he understood. And it's like, yeah, babe, that look at that sexy ass water. That's why you put Optifine in. But nah, like it just, the files needed for the base shaders and everything, it just did not install. And I don't know why it didn't. But then I just copy pasted and everything was fine and Gucci. And now 1.17 part 1 worked fine. And does.
Hold on, let me just get this out of the, there we go. Final Fantasy Pain? Oh, you have no idea, Vapey. Bruh, I've been playing 14. That's horrifying. Oh, no, not 14, 12. 12 is horrifying. Are you kidding me? Because it's the in-between when they're like, oh, do we want to make this turn-based or do we want to make this, like, real-time? I feel like I'm playing a programming game because it's like you have to do the gambits, which means you have to program them and say, okay, do it like this if you do this, and do it like this if you do this under this scenario. And it's like, well, God, I don't... And what's worse is you don't get all the options. Some of them you have to earn and find in certain ways. Like, oh, if you get lower than this, or if you do this specific move, then you're able to make that into a gambit. I'm like, that's dumb. Then I have to figure out all the different ways of earning these things. God, this is the worst. Why? And plus the story is like nonsensical. And this is why I feel like people are like, man, Final Fantasy be nonsensical. Yeah, that's the game.
Yeah, that honestly is.
There's so many terms and like places and political figures. I'm just like, I don't understand this world, man. I'm just here to vibe and play haha funny fantasy game, not go into geopolitical landscapes. Oh, okay. Question about anime shippings. All right, go for it, King Ganon.
Hey yo, we're talking about ships in the chat. Hey yo.
Yes. Hey yo. Let's go. I love me some ships.
But yeah, what were you saying?
Oh. Are you excited for Bleach to come back?
Honestly, yeah, because I haven't finished main series nor the movies, but from what I remember, Bleach was pretty good. I liked Orihime. She was cute. She was actually one of my favorite characters. She's just really nice.
What was your first anime shipping?
Oh man,
I don't think I remember.
Like, okay, so I have to play devil's advocate here. Are you asking this in terms of who was the first set of characters we ourselves shipped together, or are you asking like who we shipped ourselves with.
No, I didn't ever do that. No. I never went that far. Coco, what the heck?
I liked hot anime men, I'm sorry.
Well, no, I could tell, but don't you have a real one now? Do you still need to sim for the other ones?
I simp for both, and my man also has a 2D form, so checkmate. As you can see by the photo behind me in my room here, over on the well, my left, your right.
Glad Bleach is gonna be back in the house. Floor needs some stain cleaning. Absolutely, man. You kidding me? I need that OxyClean to be all over my floor, man. It's just gonna smell like product and alcohols and chemicals. Now that's how you get yourself a farmhouse.
Also, I like how Vape said in the chat, me ex Harry Styles, swoon.
What?
I'm assuming he's joking there.
No, watch him be like, no, I'm serious. I love Harry Styles.
Shipping as an anime characters with other anime characters. It's a prank. Oh, of course it's a prank. It's a prank when we start taking it seriously, of course. I never had a ship to be on.
Just a prank. Shipping as an anime character with character.
Huh, that's hard.
Yeah, I know, right? I can't remember. I think it was so long ago.
If I had to say, mine would probably be something from Inuyasha, because that was a big anime that I watched back in the day.
Why is it I feel like every girl either watches Inuyasha, Maid-sama, or Black Butler. Those are the three that they start off with.
Inuyasha, definitely. Which Maid-sama? Kaicho wa Maid-sama?
Yes.
I love Kaicho wa Maid-sama. That is actually one of my I'm sorry, that is actually one of my favorite shoujos, because as you guys know, I am a big... Okay, hold on, let me actually get the proper filter on so I can sit here and geek to you guys. Shoujo is actually my favorite type of anime. Actually, no, never mind, I lied. It wasn't Inuyasha, it was... Ganon, you just unlocked some memories. My first shipping was actually probably Pokemon ships. It was Poke shipping, and all of the ships in Pokemon had their own set name. That shit was wild, and there are so many people who got so mad if you shipped like this and not this. Like if you shipped like Ash with any of the other female characters and not Ash and Misty, like there were people who would fucking rip your head off for it, and it's like, oh my gosh, I repressed that so hard. Wow, Ganon just unlocked a memory. But no, anyway, yeah, going back to shoujo animes, yeah, they're my favorite, and Kaicho wa Maid-sama is a good one. I actually can recommend it. It's also a nice slice of life one too. And yeah. I'm sorry about that, Ryker. I just made you go deaf, but apologies. I don't know if Ryker is deafened right now or if he has if he's recovering from the hearing loss. Guess we'll find out. Also, it's nighttime. I probably shouldn't be out here. Let me in! Let me in! Ryker, are you good? I'm just gonna make sure that like Ryker didn't just deafen on me, but I'm pretty sure he did. I gotta go look at some Pixelmon maps. Yo, have fun with that, Vape. My first anime drinking game was Inuyasha based, and it ruined it for me. Favorite anime scene? Mine was Madara's reincarnation. Oh, I can't hear her. Oh, I'm deafened! Oh!
I'm
deafened!
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. You definitely. I was like, Coco, hello.
Okay, so for anyone who has who wants context, I know when it happened. Okay, so as you can see, I can do emotes. Hello, hi, yes. It's when I hit this one, because 6 is right next to the key that I have bound for deafen, which is my plus on my number pad.
My God.
So you probably didn't hear any of what I just said, did you?
No, I was like, hello, Coco? Did you die?
Okay, let me
Do I need to commit resuscitation called 911?
let me reenact my entire fangirl moment. Because I'm assuming you heard the part when I said Ganon unlocked a memory for me.
Yes, Ganon unlocked a memory for me, and then that's where it ended.
Okay, so Ganon unlocked a memory for me. My first shipping experiences were in the Pokemon area. I remember now very clearly.
Is it a more shipping?
But yeah, no, what I was saying is there are a lot of people that were in the Pokemon shipping community, that God forbid, if you shipped something they didn't like, they would chew your head off, which I mean, yeah.
Oh no,
that's
absolutely.
that's common for shipping in general, but Poke shippers took it to the extreme. Like, God forbid, if you shipped Ash or with anyone that wasn't Misty, or like one of the main girls was someone that like wasn't like the larger canonly accepted ship, oh man, it was like good luck. But I did like that all of the Pokemon ships had little names. Like, for example, Ash and Misty was Poke shipping. My personal favorite, which was Dawn and Paul, just because they were like an opposites attract thing, was like Ikari shipping, which is based off, Hikari shipping, which is based off of their Japanese names. Don't push me in that fucking portal. Do not, bitch.
Damn it.
There's some names I didn't really understand. Like, I think Ash and Gary was like Comet. Yeah, I think Ash and Gary was like comet shipping is what it was called, and I never understood why it was named that, but like, okay. I think
shipping gets weird, man.
Dawn and that one kid who was also a contest performer, not Zoe, because they have their own ship, but then there was Dawn, and then whatever the other kid's name is, I can't remember, to save your life, was like contest shipping. Or no, that might have been Drew. That might have been Drew and May from Hoenn. No, yeah, that was Drew and May from Hoenn. Like, there's a bunch of fucking ships. Yeah. So thank you, Ganon, for that whiplash. I hate it. But yeah, anyway. Kaicho wa Maid-sama is a good slice of life anime along with the shoujo.
Okay. Go for it, man. Go for it, homie. Let's go for it. I want to hear what phrase you got for me.
One phrase, and you tell me the series I'm talking about. Oh boy, let's see this. So yeah, go watch Kaicho wa Maid-sama, or else I will threaten you. Pairing Wars.
The Pairing Wars.
There's a few series you could. Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like,
Damn
it.
I'm trying to think of like the most prevalent one. Oh, Coco, there's a whole Johto and Kanto map for Pixelmon. Ooh, I've never played Pixelmon, but that's cool. Shit, a series with a lot of shipping. Is it the new Voltron? Because I know that one has some extreme shipping. Is it Voltron? I cannot watch Inuyasha. Okay, I'm sorry that Inuyasha got ruined for you, Rave, because it's a great anime.
I've never heard of that one. Have you ever heard of that one, Coco? Your buddy beside you?
Buddy beside you? I've never heard of that one either. Stop pushing me into shit while I'm reading my chat!
Alright, that's the last time.
Fine, I'm just gonna go sit here in the farm corner.
Alright, I'm done, guys. There you go.
Wait, I lied. I shipped with Asuka. Oh, Asuka from Sword Art Online.
Naruto, Nasuka, and I never see. Okay,
oh,
can I be honest?
Naruto did have some bad ship wars back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh.
I heard about that. But can I just be real with you? Like, everyone who like looks at my characters, they're like, "Oh, it looks like Naruto." I'm like, "Yeah."
You don't look
I never actually watched Naruto.
You don't look like a Naruto ninja at all, to be honest. I mean, like, unless there's like a hidden shade village, maybe, because you're like wearing all black. I don't know.
I mean, true. I'm just saying this is my masked form. My unmasked form, people always say it, and I'm like, well, because actually, ironically, when I was talking with my modeler originally, they were like, hey, do you want this to be like very Naruto-like? And at first, I was like, sure. And then I realized my error immediately afterwards as I started using it. I was like, oh, people are gonna ask me to talk about Naruto, and I'm like, well, shit.
They're gonna
know a
ask me
thing.
to talk about things I've never watched.
Exactly, and I'm sitting there like, oh yeah, like them ninja guys who do the throwy things in the Rasengan. What is that thing called? The no jutsu thing? Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say also I did a little shipping for Naruto back in the day. Young Coco did.
Here you go. Have nuggets.
Yeah. Yo, Coco, my chainmail just came in while I was doing homework. Full disclosure, I already stabbed myself. Yo, Luck! Hello,
What?
first off, how are you doing? Also, how did you stab yourself with chainmail?
No stabby. Stop it. Also, when I heard chain, I don't know why. I just, oh god, this is how I know I have problems.
Oh
man.
wait, did you at least
When I think of
put it on first before you use the knife? Now because I thought like you stabbed yourself with the chainmail itself, and then I sat here and realized, oh, you just put it on and then tried to stab yourself.
yeah, exactly. Owie!
Owie.
Good job.
Also, thank you for iron nuggets. And why are you jumping around me? Sir, you are in my personal space. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Fair enough here.
I got scissors and decided to stab myself. I'm sorry, you have
bored.
chainmail. How did you get your hands on that? Well, actually, Vape, depending on where you buy it from, because like the Renaissance Festival here in Ohio, there's actually a person who sells chainmail that he makes, and I only know that because my friend or someone who I was in band with, actually, you really blocked that bitch off. Alright, two can play this game.
No! You suck!
You want to be a bitch? I'm gonna be a bitch too.
No!
Then I would have been.
You monster!
Yeah, it's full on metal. Yeah, the stuff that the guy at the Ren Fair makes is full on metal too. Like he's done like chainmail bras, like full body chain. Like he does chainmail everything.
No!
Really? This is the hill you want to die on? This is the hill you want to die on.
This is where I die, guys. All right. I'm gonna hide in a little corner now.
There you go. Have that.
No!
I don't even know where that puts you. Where did that actually put you? I'm gonna look on your screen. Oh, it put you underground!
You're the worst. I don't abuse this power.
Hey, you want to be a bitch? I'm gonna be a bitch too. Coco's always been a bitch. Coco cringe. I mean, wow, Coco being cringe, big shock. No one's shocked here. Damn, bro, you got the whole squad stating the obvious. You know what the thing is? We've been sitting here dicking around, and I still haven't like bred these fish yet.
I know, right?
I was just sitting here waiting to do it, and then I went to go fix the fence, and then we started talking about anime shipping, and then and then we decided to be chaotic. Alright, yo, you guys want to make a baby that's blue, like fully blue, please?
If you want to know the story I'm reading now, who's he with about? I did find the Chinese clothes fighting anime. I mean Chinese, like originally Chinese. There was a lot going on in that, sir, and you're gonna have to reiterate. I'm sorry, I'm trying my best, but I feel like I just read, like, you know, one of those auto-generated things.
I feel like I had a stroke reading that.
Yeah. I tried so hard. I got it the first time. I was like, okay, I get what you're saying. This time, I'm lost.
Unfortunately, a ring came off. I think it's when I took it off, but they seemed to be under tension when I first wore it, so maybe that's why. Yeah, I wouldn't expect chainmail from Amazon to be high quality, but like at least decent. I love Cat's emotes. I love Cat's emotes too.
Oh yeah, sure, Gannon. What's the anime? Go ahead, shoot. I'm curious now.
Yes.
No.
Cat is great. I love her. We stan Cat in this household, and we also stan her emotes because they're her face and she's beautiful, and I love her. Yes, I am a shrimp.
Yes, I would like to know, Gannon. Let me know.
It was like $50, so not the best, not the worst. Yeah, like the person at the Ren Fair for a friend of mine who had gotten a chest plate area made out of chainmail was like $300, but it's also handmade and made to last. All the Pog emotes. Oh my gosh, fan fiction
The love all the
reading.
huggy wuggies.
I miss reading fan fiction. Like that's a fan like a good fan fiction is just great, but then I also like reading just like unironically bad things.
Oh yeah, from Wattpad. Oh dude, that's the best.
Yo,
hands down.
Wattpad is an yo, Ryker, do we want to turn Minecraft into just a Wattpad fan fiction reading time?
Let's do that at the end. You know, when we're about 30 minutes about to the end, we can do that.
I was actually gonna ask if you wanted to do more Steam review readings.
But I guess we're doing Wattpad stuff. Let's go.
We have to find like
Don't you dare.
Wait, does Wattpad does Wattpad have a rating system like fanfiction.net did and everything? Like, do they have a rating system?
Probably. Maybe not.
Because we also got to be careful with what we get.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Have you seen some of the Sonic ones? Those get hurt.
I don't want to hear that the Sonic the Hedgehog Wattpad fanfictions get racy. I don't want to hear that. That's not what I want to hear in my good Christian Minecraft server, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, good. Oh, no. Good Christian has gone out the window a long time ago.
It's still while I'm here.
Are you kidding me? All right, bet. Let's go back to when you were thirsting.
Actually, real talk, I do want to read the sequel to My Immortal. Well, not the sequel. It was more of like another thing that came from the author. But before this was like it was being written while My Immortal was being written still and posted. I kind of want. I think it's I'm Not Okay. I think that's the second one. And it follows like Hermione. What? Why? I want to hear Sonichu fanfics if you'll do any, because it's true. Why would you say that? Because it's true, Rave. I made Rave blush once, as you should, because Rave is beautiful. Sonichu is the creation of Chris Chan.
Yeah, of Chris Chan. I know that. I'm just saying, do I really want to read Sonichu? Do I badly need to read this?
Name your favorite Sonichu. My favorite's the Meryl blue one. That one's my favorite, especially since SNT did a redraw of all of the Sonichu children.
SNT. Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know you knew Project SNT.
Oh yeah, I love her stuff. She's great.
Dude, I enjoy Project SNT all the time, man. And I saw her like new model. I was like, fuck yeah.
I haven't seen her live streams, but I have seen her artwork videos and everything like that. I like them.
Oh man, a lot of her live streams are fun.
Yeah, I need to catch one at some point, or at least a VOD.
Hides behind the Triforce.
So
I don't know, what is it involving?
Does fanfiction stories go against your Christian goals? Okay, Ganon, while I am a spiritual person, I use that more in the joke of I just don't want to read a Sonic fanfiction live of two characters getting it on to my audience, which also has a decent amount of children in it. That's what I mean by that,
I wouldn't
Ganon.
obviously do that. No, I wouldn't go that far. I'd probably make it one of the cringy ones, you know, the ones where he's like, I'm gonna do it with the power of friendship, and you're just like, kill me.
Okay, you say that, like, but I also read My Immortal live with subscribers for weeks on end.
Did you actually?
Yeah, we did. It actually got to the point though, like near chapter 20 or 22, that I actually had to copy paste the entirety and edit out words because some words were really bad. Like, for example, basically, there were times where it used the F slur and things like that, and we would just live edit it. And like every time it had that, we'd have like gay emotes in the chat, or gay rights in the chat, and I'd have people spam emotes. So there were words like that, but then it just started becoming more and more, and it's like, and like some of the topics too, like even if they weren't like, you know, the most in-depth thing, like when it got to the point of like talking about some sexual assault stuff, it's like, yeah, I value having a Twitch channel, so I went through and edited it personally. Like I went like Control F to find all of the like words like that, and I edited them out. So like anything that was like the one specific word for sexual assault, I put like TOS, and yeah, and then we finished off the story, which for anyone who doesn't know, spoiler alert, My Immortal ends in Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway casting Abracadabra on Voldemort as he's about to kill her and the Gothified Draco, because she wouldn't kill Harry Potter. Wait, what am I missing? We're talking about potentially reading bad fan fiction end off stream today, James. And of course, My Immortal, which is the best fan fiction ever. We love Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway in this household.
Wait, what was it?
My Immortal.
I didn't even fan fiction as the Brony dedicated fan fiction site. Oh God, when I hear the word Brony and fan fiction, that scares me.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, that's basically what I had to do so that I could continue reading my. I subjected people to it, but I wanted to because I like My Immortal and I'm a selfish little bitch. Which also, by the way, we actually need to watch someone was making an anime, a fanime on YouTube.
A fanime of My
Immortal,
no.
Yes, and
No.
yes, and they've got 2 episodes down, which they aren't like based on the like they aren't like one episode is one full chapter. Or at least maybe like partially they are, partially they aren't. There's 2 episodes on YouTube though, and we will watch it because it's actually pretty alright. Because I like bad fanimes too, especially satirical bad fanimes like you know, Neon Neko Sugar Girls, which is the best satire in the world.
That's a good one.
It's also just it's also just one of my favorites. But I like bad fanimes too.
Okay. Question for the amazing and redheaded commanding the stream. Wow, I am a fine. All right, I guess. Don't even learn. I'm just gonna head out now.
Well, first off, Ganon, hi, hello there. I'm Coco, if you'd like to just call me that, or Katie, either or. Also, I just got knocked off my lily pad by an axolotl that just came up here to swim.
Yeah, axolotl said no lily pad for you. You come down with us, you drown.
Yes, it's against canon. It's against the canon ending pair. But am I the only one here who kind of wished that Ichigo got with Rukia? Wait, what was the? I've never finished Bleach. Who's the canon ending pair? Is it really Ichigo and Orihime?
Yep.
Okay, now see, I used to ship them, but then that one villain guy came in that was like kind of creepy looking. His name begins with a U. I can't even remember how to pronounce it. And then I started shipping him. I started shipping him with Orihime because it's like, yeah, you guys kind of just look like you'd be a good couple. I'm down for it. He probably ends up getting killed.
Again, I agree with you, dude. When I saw the show, and I remember I was watching it with a family member. It was my sis, and she was like, "Oh, Orihime and like frickin' Ichigo." I'm like, "No, Rukia and Ichigo makes more sense. Their dynamic is better." And screw off. This is better. No, I refuse.
Yeah, like I will admit, I used to ship Ichigo and Orihime, and I did not like Ichigo and Rukia. But when Ulk or whatever his name is, I think it begins with like a U or something, like UL. He came out, I'm like, wow, you look very goth and sad and very emo sad boy. I want you with Orihime and I want you guys to kiss.
You know what? That makes sense. You know, I think I wouldn't have been against that. Chad with Orihime. You know what? That works because he's a pretty level-headed guy and pretty honest.
Yo, Chad was a base character in the show.
Dude, he was awesome, dude. And you know what? It was like nice because like, hey, look, he's a fan too.
Yeah. Chad. Cool. Let me just make sure. Chad was the one that had like the bangs that covered his eyes, right? Short, dark brown hair.
The 2 arms.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't remember.
Yo.
Derecho or izquierda. I don't remember which one did what. I think one was to protect, the other one was to murder.
Chad didn't get any like kind of major love in the show, and that's unfair. No. He seemed like a very nice, gentle giant.
He was just like, nah, I'm here. I vibe. I'll get killed.
Are you shiny hunting in Minecraft? Yes, we are, Jewel. Also, hello. How you doing today? Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
Eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Let's go. Peanut butter chocolate.
Flavor.
Wait, is that a copyrighted song? Because if so, I won't do it. But if it isn't, let's go for it.
Okay, who did you ship, if any? And Digimon. Okay,
I did not watch Digimon, so I have nothing to say.
Digimon might have been older than the Poke shipping for me. Actually, did I ship anyone?
I don't think. Yeah,
I guess
just wasn't there,
Titus
man.
and Zoe maybe, and like PK and Kyrie. I'm just going off the English names.
Kyrie. Oh, for a second,
Yeah,
I was like,
Kyrie and PK was like, no, Digimon Kyrie, Titus's younger sister.
oh, okay.
Yeah, like I think if I did any for Digimon, it would have been the most base shippings, like
Yeah.
nothing
The ones that, like, make
extreme.
sense. Exactly.
Um,
Actually, now that I talk about Kingdom Hearts, who would you ship in Kingdom Hearts? Go ahead, let's go for this. Let's destroy some bridges today. Anger some fans.
I really honestly don't know, because like even though while I have played Kingdom Hearts and I do have a decent knowledge of the series, I don't think that there's anyone like majorly I could ship. I know when I was
Wow.
younger I used to a lot of like the Organization 13 guys, but that's about it.
Which ones? All right, now we need to know which Organization 13 guys.
I mean obviously Axel, just because he was really cool
Oh.
and he was edgy.
Well, everyone loves Axel.
Yeah, him. Blonde-haired guy that had the satire. It begins with the D, I think, was his name. The musician one. I liked him. The big buff Cheeto Puff that had the spear, I liked, and the braids. He was cool. The gambler guy with the eye patch was also just kind of edgy.
Oh,
Yeah, and I like Zemnis too. He's pretty hot.
Zemnis?
Yeah, the blue-haired one. Right? Actually, no,
Yeah.
I liked Zemnis, and then also the other blue-haired, the one from Organization 13, like that had like the berserker power. He was hot too.
You like edgy, I see.
I do like me some edgy men. That's probably why I'm married to Sebastian in Stardew Valley, because I do like me some goth boys. But I also like all types of guys, to be fair.
Oh god, what's that song? The one that's like big boys, itty bitty boys. That's
Ah,
you.
yes,
That
oh
song
my-
is encompassing it.
Yeah, that song, but I've never actually heard the song. The only part of it I've heard was this one TikTok where it's like, it's the beginning, like, I like big boys, itty bitty boys, yo, 5'8" little piece of shit boys, 5'8" little mousy boys that crawl in the wall and eat cheese.
What?
I will find that video and send it to you, because we can't play it on stream, but it's a funny video.
Okay, favorite Power Rangers series you saw? I only saw one, and that was the one with the, I think it was the samurai one? Yes. That's the only one I can think of, and I don't remember its name.
If anyone knows the video I was referencing, oh, here it is. Here it is. I'm gonna.
Oh god, you know what? I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play in the background.
Oh my god, yeah, you will have to. I'm gonna put it in Discord.
Mine was Dino Rangers.
I'll put it.
Dino Rangers.
I'll put it in the memes part of the Discord. Oh no, hold on, wrong one. Okay, I am gonna have to open it. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna have to open it on YouTube and just hope I don't get Actually, no, wait, I'm on Firefox, it won't play it immediately. Ha! Ha! I forgot. See, thank you, Firefox, for not auto-playing videos so that I don't get copyrighted.
No, Firefox, do it.
Alright, there you go. It's in my memes channel.
Okay. Yes, I wish to hear the true pairing that we're getting to be had. Alright, let's look. It's at the bottom. What is this?
Just...
Honestly though, I don't look at TikToks very much, except for that one guy. Oh god. Actually, Coco, have you seen this TikTok? It's the one with the guy who's like screaming about vintage foods.
No, I have not seen that one. But no, this one, I can't remember where the audio for that 5'8" little piece of shit boys, 5'8" little mousy boy is from, like 2 guys on YouTube. I cannot remember who they are though.
No, I've never seen them.
But it's just, I heard that the first time, and then just how the guy in the TikTok is just dancing to it with the cowboy hat on. It's like, I can't not love it.
I'm too lucky no more.
Yes. All hail
Pickle
Coco.
Rick in the McDonald's Mulan sauce. Oh, Szechuan sauce.
The
Let's go.
Mulan sauce.
Yo,
What the fuck?
Pickle Rick making out with a sauce packet. That's where it's at.
Also, hey Zang, how you doing? Hopefully well. Okay, let's see if we can.
Down, 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 da, da, bow, bow.
Pickle Rick Helly. Oh my gosh.
Da, 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 do. What is that? Spirit? Oh, it's Spirit Tracks. That's why I knew it. Dude, I need to play Spirit Tracks. I need to get it on my Wii U, man. I seriously do.
Oh yeah, Spirit Tracks is a thing. I've never really seen Spirit Tracks gameplay or played it myself. Like, at least for most other Zelda games, I've either played a bit of it or at least seen someone else play a bit of it. Spirit Tracks is that one game I kind of forgot was a Zelda game, to be fair.
I know, right? I think everyone did. I mean, it's kind of the same with, like, Metroid. There was Metroid Hunters on the DS, and people were like, oh, right, that was a Metroid game.
I loved
huh?
that
Like,
game because it was okay, so if you remember with like the original DS, like where they'd send out like one
the
free
sound
game, one free game,
Yeah.
like is the base game. So you like Metroid was one of them that you could get. Also Advance Wars Dual Strike, which it was actually a very great. Yeah, I like Advance Wars, but a Dual Strike was a very good one.
Yes. Now I gotta feel like I gotta grab my Wii U now and just like read off all the games.
Yeah. Coco, how have you been? It's been a long time since I've been in this chat. I've been all right, Zang. How you doing?
Okay, which Zelda character is the best? Wait.
Hydrated Ganon. Hydrated Ganon. Which Zelda's the best?
Ganon.
Oh, I thought you were asking which Zelda character's the best.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if I had to say, okay, if it had to be one of the specific Zeldas,
What specific Zelda?
Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword.
I do like Skyward Sword Zelda. She's cute. I also like Breath of the Wild Zelda.
Amazing. I like her too. She's very nice, but I got Skyward Sword though. That's where my bias. She's so sweet and wholesome, and god damn it, she doesn't deserve the pain she goes through.
Yeah, she really didn't. But you know.
But if you're talking about characters from The Legend of Zelda, Fish Waifu from Breath of the Wild, Mipha.
Hydrated Ganon from Breath of the Wild.
Oh, dude.
Hydrated Ganon is
Minecraft. Yes,
a whole
it
other
is
level.
the boy. It is the demon boy. How's it going, bro?
It is the boy. Hello, boy. Welcome. There he is. He is here. I just took down the button. No! Button, come back. Oh, there. It's in my inventory already.
Button, come back.
You can blame it all on me. I've been trying, but I just can't get in without you.
It's going all right. And now that's Bunny Boy. All right, I apologize. It's Bunny Boy. It's the Bunny Boy. He needs the head pass and the carrots.
Hey, yo, but oh my. Nitro, is that your design in that emote? It's so cute. I love it. I love the piercings. I'm very biased with piercings, as you may or may not be able to tell, but I love those piercings. Yeah.
Considering your emo enjoyment, you know, I thought you just enjoyed, you know, clean shave and, you know, the suit buttoned up, you know, totally. That's where it's at.
Ryker, I was talking about the fact that I have 5 piercings myself right now.
Oh. I didn't know this.
I know it's a bit hard to see sometimes because of my hair, but when I turn my head, you can kind of see my earrings. So just saying.
So you know what? Is that lava's looking really nice right about now? I love me some molten
lava time. Let's go! I'm racing to it. Never mind, I can't run. Fuck. Whee! Death! I've always dreamt of dying.
I'm just. Right. Let me. You know what? Now that you've got me going about old video games.
Yes.
Thank you. Me and my friend were together on deciding it. Well, I know. I remember you talking about it, dude. Honestly, you guys really pulled off lava bath. Hell yeah!
It looks nice. I like it. I like the blue hair.
Let me look through. Oh, actually,
Coco can solo. Coco can solo Goku. Lol. I don't know about that one, Chief. I'm not All Might.
She wishes.
Nah, I really don't want to be All Might. I'm fine with being as I am, to be fair.
What was I looking for?
What if I just sit here in lava? What if I just sit here dead in lava for the rest of the stream, guys? Would we be fine with this? Well, because I also want to finish my last bite of dinner. I want to finish my dinner so I can eat my dessert.
Oh shoot! Spirit of Justice is on sale. What the heck? When was that happening? On DS? What?
Oh, like wait, Phoenix Wright Spirit of Justice?
Yeah. Oh my God! Dual Destinies. Oh, that's like $9.
I might actually buy Spirit of Justice because I haven't played it yet.
I have it on my phone, but I really want to get Dual Destinies. I have it nowhere. Sorry, I'm just looking at my Wii U now because I'm like, man, oh shoot, I'm being mauled. Oh my god, I almost dropped my controller.
Oh, you want to talk about me shrimping for 2D men? Let me tell you about the male prosecutors of Phoenix Wright.
Oh, you and one of my mods would have a fun time because they shrimp for what was it? Miles Edgeworth.
Edgeworth, oh, absolutely, for sure, on site. Black Quill, yes, definitely. Godot, both him and Diego form, yeah, very good. The new one from Spirit of Justice, which I haven't played yet. I only know his name begins with an N. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but he's hot. I'd hold his hand.
I know what you're talking about. I hate him. He's such a prick.
But he's pretty. He's a pretty boy.
No, that's bad. Looks at everything. His personality's ass.
Oh, also Clavier and his brother that was a murderer. Yeah, both of them. I'd hold their hands.
Honestly, there are a few video game men that have made me realize that I am biased, fuck, and probably leaning towards the boys. The boys.
So,
dude.
So Nitro, it's definitely the Phoenix Wright prosecutors, yeah.
Phoenix Wright.
All of them.
Best, cutest. Yes. Yeah,
yes. Phoenix Wright and Maya are cute together. They are. I definitely. Nari Maya is a good ship of mine.
It's the dude. There are people, dude. I've literally. So I remember I was watching the anime with my sis, and then we were like looking it up because she's like, oh yeah, Maya and Phoenix all the way. People got so intense. They're even saying why Phoenix Wright doesn't deserve to have another girlfriend, and Maya's too good for him. I was like, what the? This is not deep, man.
Phoenix doesn't deserve an
shipping.
Excuse me. Phoenix doesn't deserve another girlfriend. I'm sorry. His first one tried to fucking murder him, and then pinned him for murder when she was dead.
Well, technically, that wasn't her. In all honesty, that's another girl. It was her sister.
That was
who did most of the release.
Wait, I'm sorry. Dahlia's sister.
Yeah, did you never get that far?
Dahlia has a sister with the redhead. She has a sister
yes!
No, yes! I've never gotten that far.
What the heck? That's like the biggest prominent thing in that case.
Okay, yeah, the sister who Dahlia's spirit possesses that then gets exorcised by Mia. Yes, I've seen that. No, Dahlia is an evil bitch. She's the redhead.
No. I know what you're talking about. But like, her sister was the one actually in relationship with Phoenix. The only time he actually met with Dahlia was at the beginning when he got the pendant at the end of the relationship when she was trying to take it away from him. But during the entire time, it was not Dahlia. It was her sister.
Okay, now what? Okay, now that I think you're remembering. Yeah, yeah, that comes up. Yeah, because Dahlia hated Phoenix that much. Which was yikes.
Yeah, she just because he was so gullible and young, and I was like, oh, fuck off, he's cool. He tries.
How much do you think her sister had to dye her hair to be able to get that to be believable? Because also she's got dark hair, which I mean, yes, you can dye it red. Because I dye mine red, and I have darker brown hair, so it would be possible. But it's also like to get that particular bright red, she probably would have to bleach it too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sad that it's. Honestly, there are a few blah blah blah. No, hold on. Maya is the only girl he is willing to make guilty. Wait, what? I'm sorry.
To make a guilty guy proven innocent, just to save her. Oh yeah, the one case with the actor.
Oh yeah. The actor.
Because she got kidnapped in the ransom guy. Yeah, the killer was like, yeah, if he's proven innocent, I'll murder her. And then eventually they just come to the terms of, oh, hey, we'll prove him innocent, and then you can just murder him, and he can just, live in fear of what you're gonna do to him. And the killer was like, I bet.
He's dead. Look at him trying to look at and hold him against English. Trying to hold my image against me. Now your ass is dead. Dahlia Hawthorne goes super hard.
Goes to super hell, banished to eternity with Jared from Subway.
They deserve each other.
Big true. Also, hey, Coco is the most powerful person in the world. She's more powerful than Goku and Vegeta fused. I take that back. She's more powerful than Broly. Zhang, I am an exiled princess. I am not that strong, but thank you for that. I appreciate it.
I could probably beat up at least one of them, not the other ones.
Oh, so
I would
oh,
beat up the
I have to put on the clown nose.
guy literally put his life on the line for Maya to prove her innocence. Yes, yes, yes. Dude, also, can I just say, the amount of times that Maya's gone accused of murder, it's like, Jesus Christ.
Maya is
Stop.
trying her best, okay?
Just don't go outside. Just stay at home. Live your life. Also, can I just say, it's insane how expensive Rhythm Heaven for Wii is. It's got $100, man. It's dumb.
I hate with my model being at this size that my nose looks really fucked. But I have to make it this. I have to make it this size because I know you display mine as full body.
Yes.
The nose is way too big for my face. It covers up my mouth.
Copies of Rhythm.
Hello, I'm just a big clown.
Puts Queen Crown on Holy Triforce Realm. Coco head. Hey, hold this for me for like ever, okay? Damn, Ganon just giving out all of the stops. That's some simpage right there. At the highest caliber.
I didn't even understand what was being said there, but alright.
Wow, Nitro throwing the shade. Shots fired at Nintendo Online. Damn, we were literally talking about this off camera.
Yeah, we've been kind of just roasting Nintendo Online this entire time.
How dumb it is, yeah, how bullshit and a waste of money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. Like, I think me and Ganon are both on the same wavelength. We're gonna do it. Like, I don't know how long Ganon's gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for 1 year just to get some N64 games. To get it, it's expensive. I could probably get it on Wii U, but I don't have some money right now. But like, when I get it, trust me, most of them are like $10. They're hella cheap to get a hold of. Plus Banjo-Kazooie and like other games, you know, those can tend to be like hold their value. And what makes me sad too is like, I think the reason I never liked the N64 all that much is because I'm a huge JRPG guy, and the N64 is lacking in the JRPG genre.
Oh yeah, because like wasn't like one of, aside from like obviously Paper Mario being a thing, like wasn't one of the only other major like JRPGs or things like that was like Adventure Quest 64?
Yeah, there was Venture Quest, there was Ogre something, and then there was Quest 64. Those are the only ones. They're like shitty. They're not very good.
Yeah. Yeah, real talk Paper Mario though. Yeah, that actually reminded me. At one point we're gonna be playing Paper Mario 64 on stream, but I'm gonna probably do it randomized because as much as I love playing through the solid game, I just want us to have chaos. Like I want to go through a load zone and then just be put at Bowser at the very beginning of the game, because why not? I hate myself that much, and I will do it.
Even with $30 online, it's still a better record than EA and Bethesda has going for them. That's true.
True.
I mean, valid. You're not wrong, but it's just, I'm just saying in comparison to the other companies, it's more, that's what I have to compare it to when it's at that level of price. Even
Yeah.
though the $10 difference, it's like, it's right there. You might as well compare them. And even then, it's just not comparable. It's just so out of its own league. Yes, she is. I'm pretty sure if you do exclamation point collab, you will get her channel.
Oh, speaking of yeah, we are in a multi right now. Exclamation mark multi in the chat. Please watch both of us at the same time.
If you know we can get Banjo-Kazooie on Switch, we can get we can get the rare replay. Yes, dude. Honestly, yes. I would much rather buy the rare replay. Because honestly, that's a better profit margin in comparison to just one, you know, EA or no Rare game, hands down.
I just want Banjo 3.
Oh, no, you forgot another L, homie. You forgot another L.
I just want Banjo 3, and I know that's never gonna happen. I've been waiting over 20 years. I've been waiting over 20 years for it, and I know it's not gonna.
Nuts and bolts.
I will fucking slaughter you, Ninja. Don't talk to me like that.
What? I'm not wrong. It is Banjo 3E.
Oh yeah, you know, you're right, Ryker. You're absolutely right.
I swear to God, if you killed me, I'm gonna be so mad. Don't you dare.
No,
Don't you dare.
no. Why would I do that? When I can do that instead. Also, yo, Gannon, thank you so much for sliding that follow. Welcome to the Buttery Battalion. How are you doing today?
No, I gotta do exercise now. I gotta get physical. Fine.
You talk shit like that. You genuinely come into this household and say, oh, Banjo 3E, nuts and bolts counts. No, I never want to hear you say that to me again, or else. I've waited 20 years for Banjo 3E to become a thing. Not to have myself insulted like that. Okay, staying here. Bye, Mr. Ninja. Oh, damn.
Wow.
Get inside,
Get in and just load. At this point, I should just leave. Call it quits. It's a wrap. I'm out of here.
Damn. Ryker really about to do that, huh? Grunty's Revenge for the GBA is.
Yeah, dude, Grunty's Revenge.
I've actually never played Grunty's Revenge.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Maybe we'll play that. You know, maybe we'll play that one point.
Actually, quick question.
Sure.
Have you
What?
played Harvest Moon?
Yes. Hold on. Let me take off my clown. Let me take off my clown nose so I can properly talk about Harvest Moon.
I asked because I have a bunch of Harvest Moons on my wish list, and I'm like, I don't know which ones are good.
Okay, I can tell you from my personal experience, and also just from my general knowledge of Harvest Moon. First off, Another Wonderful Life is a pretty great one, and also A Wonderful Life for the GameCube. Actually, no, I think Wonderful Life might have been one of the original ones for an older one. Another Wonderful Life's a good one, though.
Okay.
The GameCube ones were fantastic. The GBA ones, like more Friends of Mineral Town, which was the remake of Friends of Mineral Town, also a great one. And it also gave you the option to play as a female. A lot of the ones, if they gave you the option to play as a female farmer and it was a remake of an older one, they're pretty good.
All right, gotcha.
So yeah, Friends of Mineral Town, more Friends of Mineral Town. When you're getting into the 3DS ones, that's where shit kind of hits the fan, just because of the fact that that was around the time that a lot of the people, the main people from Natsumi, kind of like dipped and went to go like make the spiritual successors to Stardew Valley, which are Story of Seasons, which is also another great series I can recommend, especially in the Farm Simulator. So the ones that I remember from the DS being good, I think it was it Tale of Two Towns? Was a pretty good one where you got the I think it might have been.
Okay. Well, what about the SNES one? How's that one?
I've actually never played the SNES Harvest Moon.
And then there was the other one, the 64. That's the other one that's on my list.
Also, Coupon, thank you for the host. How you doing? And you shanked Ganon on his first time in the chat. Wow.
Yeah.
I know Coupon doesn't discriminate with shanking, but still. That's okay. I can read off, boss, what Ganon was saying. I want to see you and Ninja do a Pokemon race, same game, same version. Loser has to pay 5 gift subs to chat tier 1 subs. Well, there's a few reasons why I wouldn't do that. So for anyone who doesn't know, I actually do challenge runs in Pokemon. Nuzlocke, Soul Links. I'm doing a Soul Link with Pengy, and I also do Nuzlocke. I actually have an Extreme Randomizer Nuzlocke that I started on my 2-year anniversary, which was in commemoration of the first thing I ever streamed on Twitch 4 years ago. Because my first ever thing, yes, it has been that long, and my first ever thing was a randomizer Nuzlocke. So I brought that back on my 2nd year anniversary as like a thing, like to just commemorate it, and I haven't finished that yet. The first run took me over 5 months. This has gone over 2 years now because it just kills me. I play it so rarely. Also, Ganon, yeah, you should be fine. I'm immortal. A simple knife is nothing. Oh my gosh. So
nothing can kill the immortal being known as Ganon.
So I do challenge runs, unlike Ryker, and I also do competitive battling in Pokemon, unlike Ryker.
Yeah, no, she'd steamroll me.
Second off, while I would be fine doing a race, I would rather do it with someone that, like, I guess would have more of an interest in it. Like, I don't know if Ryker would be down for it.
I mean, I would be down, but the problem is that you would steamroll me because I'm pretty casual on that sort of thing. more often than not, I would like totally be game to like do it like a race of it like a JRPG or something. You know, I would be game to do
Yeah.
that like a Final Fantasy.
Also, I'm kind of casual myself, so I'm not really one for like racing in games. Just to be honest. And then a third reason, I would not want to
wait,
make
with Smash though. Now that's a different story. I would 100% be down to be.
Also,
I gotta word this very specifically correctly. Hold on, give me a second.
I also
I would love to
Gunpla,
play
hello,
Smash
how are you doing?
With Coco. That sounds like a fun time. But now the question is, I don't know if she has the game. A, B, I don't know if she has all the DLC like I do, and has dropped the amount of hours
I do not have Smash Ultimate. I do not have any of the DLC, and I don't really play fighting games a whole lot, minus like Skullgirls every now and then. So you would steamroll me.
And I don't think you would have it on Switch either, because that's where I have it. I mean, the only person I could maybe get away with this is Annie, actually, ironically enough.
Oh yeah, she has it, and she'd kick your ass.
Oh no, I've played Annie and I've beaten her a couple times. It was fun.
JRPG race with Xenoblade. What was Xenoblade 1 on? What was Xenoblade 1 on though?
The Wii.
Yeah, I don't have a capture card, and I don't know if my computer could handle it. Like even if I did.
Wait. They actually have it on the Switch though, Definitive Edition.
Again, capture card issues.
Oh really? Is it that bad?
You forget, Ryker, I have a Switch Lite.
Oh.
Yeah, because I don't normally play, I wouldn't play docked, and I bought my Switch Lite before the start of the pandemic, and I was lucky to get it, because it was around the point I purchased it, everything started selling out. I also don't really play docked console anymore like I used to back in the day, so I bought portable anyway just because it was cheaper and I like it more on the go.
Yeah, I got you.
Use your phone. I would if I had desk space, which now I don't, because I also have my camera so you guys can see my beautiful face here. And I have 2 computers that sit on my desk, one for streaming, one for chat.
Oh, that'd be such a wonky setup using your phone as the webcam
because
to show off the game.
Well, I have though. That's the thing. That's how I would do shiny hunting. Even with the because my 3DS back in the day, that's how we did shiny hunting, and then also I improved it a little bit with like the application I was using, and also just my setup on the desk itself to do Switch. Wow. I was actually part of Poketivity, which was this mental health charity stream amongst multiple Pokemon streamers that I was invited to by a good friend May, which I love May to death. Maybay's great. And that's how we did our shiny hunting that day, because I had actually bought this computer. Well, first off, because I wanted it, because it was like a birthday present to myself around the time, and also just because I wanted to upgrade my stream quality for that.
Gotcha.
And yeah. I missed it. What happened? Not much luck. Also, welcome back. But yeah, I'm better with Shank now. I'll do some vigilante work with it. I do Shank people that ask about it and show them the mechanics. Yeah, Coupon is
back, King Ganon.
Coupon is
unholiness.
Coupon is undiscriminate with his shanking. But also, hello there, Gunpla. I don't know if you heard that, because I know we both do talk sometimes at the same time. How are you doing today? Hopefully well.
Team Doc Switch. Absolutely. That's what we're out here doing every day.
Favorite YouTube Let's Player? Moist Critical. I've always loved Critical, or Charlie as he is known by some people.
Don't
for a
watch
while.
That many anymore. If I had to say, Johnny Awesome or I think that's it. I can only think of Johnny Awesome at this moment in time. That's the only person I've ever watched in a long time. Because I usually watch like Gaming Historian now. I watch Retro Bird. Fucking love Retro Bird. He's like my newest obsession. Great guy.
Also Nitro, hello there. How are you? I just saw you in my chat. Hi. Honestly, Coco, if we wait a little bit longer, people can make capture cards for Switch Lite, like we have for the 3DS. See, that's what I was thinking when I first got my Switch Lite. Like, because the 3DS can be capture carded, and it has no ability to like, stream to TV. Why not Switch Lite?
For Melia? Dude, honestly, Melia got fucked. She lost her dad, she lost her brother, she lost her race, and she has to now also deal with fuckheads who still hate her because, she's half human. Damn,
that sounds...
Totally your normal average day princessly things. Yup.
Hashtag just princess things.
Yeah, hashtag just princess things.
Yo, just princess things.
With a dash of racism.
Damn, I thought my problems were bad as a a princess in exile. That's even worse.
well, I mean, Shulk had less of a bad time, but yeah, no, technically didn't exist. Which, spoilers, I forgot to say, spoiler alert, yeah, Shulk's not technically alive.
Yeah, glad you said that because I've never played Xenoblade 1. So yeah, just princess things. Coco can really. Yeah, you're right. I am. Do I look like I say I'm an exiled princess for my own health? No.
Yeah. I love being an exiled princess. It gives me all the warm fuzzies every day.
Yeah, you know, potential power vacuums and missing family, and you know, almost getting beheaded. Yeah, just Coco things.
Oh, you got almost Marie Antoinette.
I almost went the route of Marie Antoinette, but I didn't.
Yes,
bitch.
Let them have. Oh man.
Alright, please make a pink baby or a blue baby, not a pink one. Actually, no.
Baby?
Actually,
No,
real
that's
talk.
the-
I would like a pink one since we actually don't have a pink one in here. But I think all the ones we're getting pretty much are just the white and
Why do you
the
think I should
blue
say,
with the pink trim.
Why? Oh, okay, sorry. Also, Ryker, I'm curious. Why did you say I should play Xenoblade 2 first? Okay.
Because you get 2 waifus.
Xenoblade 2 first.
Actually 3, depending on the final ending. You get 3.
Well, technically it's 3 regardless, but that's not really the point. Oh crap. The reason I say you should give Xenoblade 2 a chance first is because 1, TBH, I feel is the more optimized version in the comparison to the 2 of them. Like, they run perfectly fine. It's just, I think 2's more intuitive and it flows much better. I feel like a lot of the times, 1 has retained a lot of its jank from the original game. Yes, it is a remaster, but it's kept a lot of its jank, a lot of its, like, mechanics have stayed pretty much faithful. And it's really, really hard to, like, get into, and a lot of the times you're fighting not only the controls, but you're fighting the AI, which 90% of the time doesn't do what you want it to do, and it'll just kind of run off and do its own thing. You're like, God damn it, get your ass over here! Heal me! Heal me! And I'm like over here bleeding out to death, and they're like, no, heal myself. Why?
Ooh, they gave birth to a yellow one. Also, I don't say that you're an exile, not you.
Plus, I feel like... Oh, AI party members? Yeah, you don't get to control any of them. None of them you get to control.
I can only imagine the power of that
naked.
AI. That has to be some top tier AI.
Oh shit, it's terrible. But like 2 is more bearable. More often than not, they'll do what you want it to do. YouTuber Let's Player. Oh, Chugga Conroy. Hell yeah, I love Chugga Conroy.
Oh, Chugga Conroy's a classic. I hope he... Does he still make content?
Yeah.
Good for him. I'm glad. Good for him. I hope he's doing well. He's a classic. Like him, like when I'm thinking of like classic ones, especially that have done like Pokemon-ish content, like him and Maryland, Jay Witz.
Oh, dude,
Jay Witz is classic. Can we all just appreciate the fact that Jay Witz can spit bars?
I miss Jay Witz. I mean, he became a Nintendober, which I love. I love his stuff. He makes great stuff. He also started spreading out onto like card games and board games and stuff. And I do watch him occasionally, but he doesn't make much content anymore, and I miss it, dude. I really do miss the days when he would talk about like all the different Nintendo games and his opinion on them.
Wasn't he also like married with a kid now?
Yes.
Yes, that's also gonna take up a lot of time. Also, hi Toto.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but I feel like some people are able to manage it. I think it's just really because he's done more programming stuff and he's kind of left sort of the YouTubing scene as a whole and done his own stuff.
Which is understandable.
Yeah, which is understandable. I just do miss it, and honestly, I hope to, you know, to continue doing this, and I'll just like let you guys know this now. That, you know, I really hope I can continue doing this for like years to come, and that I don't like leave without saying goodbye. You know, if I do ever just stop doing it all of a sudden.
Honestly, that's one thing I've thought about too, like doing things for as long as I have. Like, I would like to continue streaming for as long as I can. I know at one point I might have to stop, you know, either because of life or like, if, you know, if I decide to like have a family and settle down and do, you know, work, things like that outside of content creation. But I do hope that if I at least do have to end, that I will have, I guess, with us being VTubers, we can have proper graduation streams.
Yeah, exactly.
You will not eat cookies! Stop that! Sorry. Sorry, yeah, Toto, the soft child that likes to sleep on my chest and also, like, come and cry at me when she wants attention, is trying to eat my fucking cookies!
My cookie! You know Cookie Monster, me Cookie Monster!
Yeah, sorry about that. Continue.
where was I? Yeah, no, I have like a lot of things planned, and I know I've told you about a couple of things that I'm planning and that are going on in the background that I'm really excited about. And I've kind of thought of them as being multi-year things, and I already have
Yeah.
a general like lay of the land of how long it will last, but it might be longer, it might be shorter, and I don't know what I'm gonna do afterwards. Do I continue doing this? Do I go out and pursue the other passion that I have, or, you know? Because I love doing this. To me, you know, reaching out and talking to you guys is kind of the greatest thing. Because I will always be in the entertainment industry. I think I've kind of come to terms with that I will always be in some capacity. Will it be YouTube? Maybe. Will it be Twitch? Probably. Will it probably be somewhere else, like, you know, the game industries, you know, being a developer? Maybe. You know, it might be like, oh, VAing, you know, I really don't know where my life is going to take me, but I really do hope I can continue this for as long as I humanly can. You know, even if I'm 60 years old, crotchety as hell, you know, whining about life and the youngins and the youth,
Yeah.
you know, hope I can still do it.
I'd say regardless, I don't look at it for the time of length for how long I will do this. I try to look at it as more of, I hope to just continue doing what I love for as long as I can. Because I love content creation and entertaining people. It genuinely makes me so happy. And I'd like to say that all content creators are the same way, even though there are some who are definitely not like Ryker and I, that like do it for the enjoyment of it.
Yeah, do it for the passion, the drive, the wanting to make something, you know, beautiful and give to the world something. You know, some people just want the money, and you know what? I can't even get angry, because at the end of the day, yeah, this industry does make money, and you know what? If you figured it out and you're making that dough, hey, power to you, brother. I just can't, you know, I want to do what I want to do. I don't want to do it, you know, because of someone else. And I mean, sometimes I do tend to like, hey, I ask my community a lot, but it's because, you know, it's the dual effort. You know, I don't want to always be egotistical about things and be like, oh, I'm high and mighty and it's all about me. Like, no, y'all are a part of this community as well. Y'all make this fun.
Yeah.
So, you know, I always want you guys to have a level of input in that. It's like, oh, he cares about us. Yeah, because I do. Y'all are the reason that I'm here and I continue doing this. I keep pushing forward, and I wake up every morning thinking, you know what? This is a worthwhile thing to do, because you know what? I've struggled a lot with, you know, personal, you know, fulfillment and, you know, drive. There've been a lot of days I just don't want to wake up and, you know, before doing this.
Oh, for sure.
Like, what's my value in life? What do I do?
Oh my gosh. Toto, you're not eating chocolate chip cookies. I'm sorry.
So give me, like, I don't know if you feel the same way, Coco, at all.
Of course I do. You have to remember, I've been streaming for as long as I have because I genuinely enjoy making people happy. That is my...
No, I meant before. I meant, like, before you started doing this, that you, like, you know, you had issues of, like, you know, self-fulfillment and doubt and, like,
oh, for sure. Oh my... would you like me to talk about that? Because I can.
I mean, if you want to. Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
I mean, we're unpacking some shit. Let's go.
I have had many times where I have had self-doubts and burnout and things like that. When I first started streaming, there were times where I wouldn't always stream when I was in school, and it led to some people creating a big quote-unquote joke that of like, oh wow, Coco's streaming? Big shock. Wow. And they continued this joke, or at least some individuals did, despite me saying no, because it hurt that was being made a laughing point. Like, I explained to them, like, I'm in school, I can't always stream, I have to put that first. So that was like one thing. And then there was also the sense of inadequacy, which I felt for a while, honestly up until I'd say 2020. And that was mainly just more of hardware on my side, which, let me say this first and foremost, just because you're using a less than stellar PC setup, that does not mean you are less adequate than someone who's got like the highest tech thing. I want to make that clear to anyone in the chat. And I felt that a lot. It took me a while to realize, probably until after my upgrade, that yeah, it's not the technology that makes the streamer, it's the streamer's personality. I used to stream on a Surface Pro 3. Most of my time as a streamer and content creator was done on a Surface Pro 3 tablet computer. And I felt very inadequate compared to a lot of my friends that stream because they had actual PCs, they had like nicer looking setups. So I always felt like pressured into making everything else I could better in stream, like having a chat bot that has all of these cool things that can do all of this
Yeah.
awesome stuff, making sure my layouts
Oh.
were top tier and high quality, doing everything
Oh
I
my God.
can. Because there was one
Yes,
time during stream that someone made a joke about the stream quality and posted it on Discord, and they compared it, like they had like, it was like the whole like 1080p like pixel like high quality sticker thing, and they pixelated the fuck out of it, and that hurt, and I almost ended stream that night in tears because it made me feel like so shitty compared to people who had higher end PCs at the time. But no, like it's dumb that I didn't realize it until now, but it is the personality of the content creator that people will stay for, regardless of what things look like. There are some people who will tune out immediately if they don't like a certain aspect of the stream, whether that be sound quality or like visual quality, but that's not all there is to a content creator.
Oh, no, absolutely. I mean, that's just the superficial stuff, because I totally agree with you. Like, for the longest time, and I feel like that's something that a lot of budding streamers kind of tend to forget about, is that we all start somewhere and we all have to, you know, make do with what we did. Like, I remember when I, you know, did content creation, like, very early on, I didn't have a gaming PC. I had, like, a really shitty, you know, HP computer that I would, you know, that was my family's, and, you know, I struggled to get a lot of things out of it. We even threw a graphics card, didn't work. We eventually did get a gaming PC, but it started to degrade. I remember a lot of the times I'd have issues with my Elgato. You know, I'd always have tech issues, but I would still roll with the punches. I remember near the end, before I got my new one, I'd struggle to even connect to my Elgato whatsoever. It'd always give me a blank screen, so I'd have to always unplug it, replug it, and it would take me like an hour to set up for stream. But I would still do it anyways, because I love what I do. And you know, and I've always, you know, I always feel inadequate. Are you kidding me? Like, I look at all my stuff and I'm like, man, all my friends are getting models, scabs, this, that, and I feel so inadequate. Like, man, I wish I had more money. I wish I could do this, but I wish I could do that. But at the end of the day, you know, people who are only there for that, you know, they're just there like, ooh, like, and then they're done. They move on. They don't continue to stay. That's not what people stay for. They stay for the enjoyment of the person, the reaction, the personality, what they bring to the table as a whole. That's what keeps people coming back. And
Exactly.
and even then, sometimes I still deal with like, man, I don't like this, you know, I don't
for
feel
sure.
adequate. I don't feel, you know, like I'm up to par with like my friends, you know, like I feel like, you know, I'm the worst, and you know, I could do better this way, I could do better that way. But you know what? Sometimes the numbers show that no, people do find in some enjoyment in me, and people have come to me and being like, dude, you know, you've helped me through some tough times, or your stream really did, you know, like hit hard and hit home on some topics. And I was like, oh, well, that means a lot, you know, that they came up and talked to me about it and opened themselves up to me, because like, damn, I didn't think, you know, my content would reach them in that manner, because no one does. No one thinks like, oh, I'm actually hitting chords with people, that I'm actually leaving an imprint on people's lives. But that's what we do here, is that we're able to leave these imprints, leave these marks on people's lives that we will never, or may not ever, be able to see, because there's hundreds and thousands of you guys out there, and we can't talk to every single one of you, but at least we know deep down that, you know, we left some sort of positive mark. And I think that kind of allows us to sleep well at night, and gives us some level of joy in doing this.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that, for sure. And like how I say, when talking about supporting a streamer, which actually this kind of tied back into the idea that Gannon was suggesting with like loser having to give 5 tier 1 subs. I would not like that, because like I always say with monetary support, while it is always 100% appreciated, it is 0% required. I do not want anyone to ever feel like they have to donate to not donate, tip to me, sub to me, fucking whatever. I want you to just, if you want to sit here and just keep me company and chat, I appreciate that immensely.
Exactly.
I loved that.
You know, we appreciate every single person.
Yeah.
You don't need to chat. You don't need to be super involved. You know, you just being there and watching
Yeah.
us, you know, be idiots. That's more than enough for us.
Yeah.
As a whole.
Yes.
And I agree. Like, obviously, if it's with my homies, I'm totally down to like make a bet or whatever, you know, and that's fine. That's between us. But when someone suggests it to us as a, you know, as a community, sometimes, you know, it can kind of feel pushy, and I can, and I know you didn't intend that at all, Gannon. Trust me, I understand. You had no ill will, but like, you know, I can see why some people like are very twitchy about, you know, monetary, because we don't want to seem greedy. It's obviously some people, they don't care. They'll
yes, some people do it for we've seen those people, don't worry, we've seen plenty of clips of those people.
Again, if you do it for the money, fine, but don't be like e-begging about it. You know, calm it
Yeah,
down.
like, yeah, don't like
Take
sit
it
there
easy.
and shame your chat for not giving you a gift sub in the first like 5 minutes of stream, or saying like, oh, we're not going to start the stream unless there's like X amount of subs. And it's like, yeah, that shit's
Exactly.
just, that's petty. Unfollows, yo, is that the Moot? Huge fan sign, my 5 head. Also, hi
What's
Moot, how
up?
you doing?
Uh,
But yeah, no,
okay.
the sense of inadequacy, I'd like to think that's something everyone feels at least one point in life. Even people who have like the higher end stuff, who have the nice looking models, the nice computers and everything like that. Even they, I'd like to think, still have their moments of like just
Doubt,
inadequacy
worry.
and doubt. Yeah. Also. Yeah, what were you saying?
No, I was just gonna read my chat real quick. God, making people happy is why I want to make video games. Though I'm sure you all understand that something as ambitious as this, getting into a game competitively and or streaming, is scary to think about. Yes, no, honestly, and homie, and that's kind of the thing. Me and you are on the same wavelength because we both wanted, because I still do want to be a game developer. Like, I do this obviously because I love it, but it also gives me the opportunity to like build this audience and be able to show you guys what I'm creating in the background. These amazing stories and ideas that I've had in my head since I was 15, 14, 16, of game ideas, bringing them to the world. Because yeah, video games have brought me a lot of joy and happiness in the darkest times of my life, when I was really beat down to the ground, or days when I just wanted to give up. Video games kept me going. Video games allowed and taught me so many beautiful things that, the world may not have been able to teach me. So that's why I want to give people that opportunity as well. And, streaming does that for me right now, but, I still want to make those games so that, for generations to come, they can watch those and play these games, and they'll be like, hey, this left an impact on my life,
Yeah,
That will bring me a sentiment.
especially since content creation like this, with this live streaming, I'd say more in particular, allows you to show a bit more of this to your audience. Like, for example, there's times where I stream games that people have never fucking heard of, and they're games that had impacts on me, like Off, for example. Not everyone in the chat knew what Off was or had heard of Mortis Ghost, and not everyone heard of Home, the Off fan game, which feels like a genuine official sequel. Or
Yes.
even things like some of my favorite games growing up, like Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak for the Game Boy Advance, which we actually need to go back and continue because it's just a fun, cute game, and I genuinely enjoy it. And I also want to use my SP background.
You can bring people. I totally agree. Being able to show people the games that impacted you may be able to bring them joy as well. I know there's like I know recently I've been getting into the idea of like bringing in retro games to my channel, because, and I've always been a little bit twitchy about it because I didn't know if my community would enjoy that. I didn't know if the numbers were there to do it, because I'm also a very analytical guy by default. I'm a very like by the numbers, like, hey, does this work, does this flow, will this make sense for the community that I built thus far? Because I understand that I've built a specific very type of community, and I love you guys to death, but sometimes you guys have very specific tastes, and sometimes it's really hard to do a new game that people may not enjoy, or people will not want to tune into, or they want to play themselves. That makes it hard. But I'm starting to learn to just be like, all right, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna, let's go for it. Let's see, we'll see how long we can go for this, and we just go from there.
Yeah.
Guess she's not with Team Wired. More Pokemon for us, right?
What the fuck's Team
Oh
Wired?
yeah, I forgot to say. Blah blah blah. He was saying something that he wanted me to ask you. Here we go. All right, here. When we are 60, we will be whipping out our GBAs and 3DS systems, challenging people to Pokemon fights downtown and Pokemon leagues. We'll be in the abandoned mall with decorations up for our tights.
I'd be down for that. Yeah,
I would be game.
Because Ganon, I do competitive breeding, and battling.
Oh,
so yeah,
God, no.
I'm down
EV
for it.
As well?
Yeah, EV breeding, shiny Masuda shiny hunting. I breed competitive shinies. I do all sorts of shit like that.
Oh, I hate that. I always hated that part of Pokemon. I tried it once, and I wanted to shoot myself afterwards. It was awful.
It's harder in the older games. I'd say after like Sun and Moon was a pretty good basis of competitive breeding. Honestly.
I'm not an FPS. Hey, well, me and you both can get it. I'm not a huge FPS guy myself. I am not super into competitive FPSs, and I'm not super into like the heavy, run and guns. Like if we're talking like like a Just Cause or something like that. Not a huge fan. But I like a good Doom or something where there's some other opportunities to use other weapons. Yeah. It's not just gun, 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 and more gun.
So yeah, let me catch up on chat. It is indeed moot. Also, I love that coffee with love emote. Very cute. The streamers that complain about lacks of subs and demand that the people subs should be banned from Twitch, honestly, like, yeah, I personally can't get behind that mentality. Now, I can't fault a person for doing it because, I mean, as I've made it clear to everyone in my audience, and if you don't know, just to clarify, I do use the money I make off Twitch to pay bills. Especially now, considering at the moment I am in between jobs.
Yes.
And that's always something I've been clear out with people. Like, yeah, like while I do like. That is what your money goes to. It goes to either school, my rent, or for increasing stream equipment. I do not use it on like fucking gacha games. If I'm gonna blow money on a gacha game, I'd rather it be money I made out of like my job. Because this isn't a job. I consider this a hobby, if anything. Even though a hobby I invest equipment and money and time into, but I do not consider this a job, and I never want to do that. I would shoot myself in the head if I had to do streaming as a job, because that would kill my passion for it. I already know it would.
Well, it depends on the person, because it's kind of like how you get into the entertainment industry. It's like, can you handle like getting rejected and also dealing with like, you know, people and their personalities and all that. So it's kind of the same gist I would argue with Twitch. It's like you have to just kind of deal with the schedule and constantly be entertaining, constantly have something to say. And I think that's really hard for people, and I think this is why, you know, a lot of people tend to burn out, is because they don't know how to manage that. They don't know how to set themselves up for a W, and like,
which I don't think that would be the problem for me. I think it'd be more of having to look at this with the mindset like I do a job. That is what would kill me more, because I'd never want to look at Twitch as a job ever. I love entertaining people, and I do this because of that love and just making people happy and just having fun with friends and just doing whatever. If I had to look at this like a job and sit here and think of this as like a 9 to 5, it would just kill things for me, and I'd never want to do that because I know that would burn me out so much. Yeah.
I think I'm of a different mentality. Like, I could 100% do it, but it's just like how I go about it and how I'm, you know, structuring things that would make it still fun, you know, obviously. Because, you know, like, I don't know if you're ever aware of this, but, like, to anyone uninitiated in my chat, usually I'm pretty professional about things because I obviously present myself as a pretty professional person by default. Obviously, I'm going to have the low random moments, but, you know, like, off camera, I'm pretty, like, business-oriented and very, like, you know, hey, here's my professional life, you know, this is how I'm going to, you know, deal with certain situations. And I've learned to, like, live with both, you know, sides of my head because, yeah, I love being able to present myself as this, you know, random little funny guy, because that's who I am as a person. You know, outside of this, I'm very open about things. I'm very like crazy. I'm very weird. But, you know, during some like more business oriented situations, I have that more serious side, which some people don't like, some people are okay with.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Kind of like learning. It's just learning to like live with both of those sides and not allowing one to dominate the other. Also, I have to reach out. Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
It's an unpopular opinion that gacha games need to be put under heavier regulations. No, I don't think it is. I agree.
Now that's a pretty popular opinion.
Yeah. What? Like, dude, what's horrifying is that I've actually seen some of the press conferences. They'll call them whales. Like, they dehumanize the whole thing. It's so sterile. I'm like, these are people. Jesus.
Well, it's not that they're
like literally stripping them of their money.
Yeah, well, it's not like...
And they're manipulating your brain.
The dehumanization of it.
They hardwire your brain to get addicted to this.
I wouldn't say it's the dehumanization of it by calling them whales, because that is like... Actually, I don't even know how whaling came to be the term for people who spend tremendous amounts of money on gacha games, or games that have any form of gacha mechanic to it. Because you can also think of like CSGO as a gacha, because of all the skins and stuff, which is still bullshit that you have to spend money to get good weapons that have like actual... and that have abilities to them that aren't just cosmetic purposes. But as someone who plays gachas like GBF, Arc Knights, Genshin Impact, which I did get back into because it's just fun to play. While I do not have an addictive personality, I know some people do. Some people, it is so easy for them to give into that temptation of putting $100 into a game. Like, I'm able to sit here and remind myself, as much as I like the PNG on my screen, it's still a PNG at the end of the day, and I have money that I need to use on other things like bills and food, living.
Yeah, bills, food, living.
I can't
equipment, if we
live.
need to go down that road.
Yeah, I can't live if I whale on GBF or Genshin, which I couldn't. Like a full whaling in GBF is like 900 USD, and I
Jesus.
could not imagine justifying spending almost $1,000 on
No,
a
neither
full
could I, like-
that's a full cash spark. Like, now most people do not do full cash. They'll do like maybe a decent portion of it will be with in-game currency they grinded for. Others, they might put like some money into it. But I just, yeah. And I do think there should be regulations on it, because the fact that it's kind of more or less illegal gambling for people that might not be of the age 21 is kind of fucked, not gonna lie. Like, we all saw Twitter, or at least heard about how some people were having absolute meltdowns on Twitter at the thought that Genshin Impact might be removed from the store. Like, it's like, holy shit. Like, I understand for some people it might be their comfort game, and that is fine. I understand that, but at the same time, that is an unhealthy way to look at something that is so one-sided. It's a one-sided thing. Like, it's a game. The game, as much as I love the game and I love the hot 2D men, and I am playing the game again because of buff Oni man who has big titty.
Oh my god.
That is why I am playing the game again and grinding things out.
I swear to god.
Well, he's also taller than Zhongli, which I already like Zhongli, and seeing that he's taller than him, even, and then with the, titties out and amplified, it's like, it's just on site. It's fair game, like right there. It's on site
for your booty.
But no, like, it's still one-sided. That is still a base fictional game that cannot put emotions back into you like you can it. Like, yeah.
Let me. Who needs to live when you have RNG PNGs? Exactly. No, I'm kidding. No, bad Dragon Master. By the way, how's it going, homie?
Yeah, hi, Dragon Master.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, you catch up on your chat, and then I'll catch up on mine.
Does she play the Damachi mobile games? That's my question for Coco.
No, I've actually didn't know. I don't know if I've heard of Danmachi, but I've also never played the mobile game. No,
I don't think I've ever heard of it either. I think Genshin Impact is the most unhealthy example of it, because yes, the characters give comfort, and the fact is, a gamble to get your comfort character is, well, it's kind of shit. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think out of all of the gotchas, Genshin is not the worst. It's not the most egregious. It's not like Fire Emblem 3 Heroes, which is, I think, progressively worse because they're seasonal. So they'll be like, haha, sucks to be you.
Yeah,
you have to now get it this season. If not, you won't get it.
Yeah,
like, that's way more shady.
You'll have to wait till the next year. That's GBF has seasonal units too, especially since a lot of the seasonal units are actually some of the better ones. Hi Jasper, your baby. I know.
Let's see. Just got home from work. Oh, I forgot. Oh, dude, I hope your day wasn't too bad, man. Hope you get to relax a little bit. You get to lounge about.
Let's see.
Is the bird on the floor Jane animation reference?
Oh my god.
No, actually, it was. We weren't intending it to be. Well, I guess it is now. Every bird's a Jane animation thing.
Yes. Let's see. I don't stream as a job. It's something I do for fun. I don't give a fuck if people sub to me. Yeah, exactly. Like, exactly, Moot. While I appreciate the financial support that streaming can bring, it's not my main reason for it. Almost died. Wait, how did you almost die, Coupon?
What did you do?
I don't give a fuck if it is a P. Oh, I don't give a damn is a PG. Wait. Oh, I read that completely. You said I don't give a damn, and of course I read it as I don't give a fuck. That's a Coco in a nutshell. I was lurking in here, and I come back to hear buff titty. Par for the course for this stream, I assume. Yo, Justin, hello. How are you doing? Yes. If I'm not
big old booba.
If I'm not shrimping for my boyfriend, I shrimp for 2D anime men with buff titty. That's it. That's Coco streams. But yo, how are you doing? Also, Furred, hello. How are you doing today? You mean I don't have to sub? Exactly. No, Furred, I appreciate that you did. I appreciate anyone who subs and looks at my content and thinks, wow, I'm going to give her $1. And it's like, why would you not just save that $1 and go to the candy store? But I appreciate it that you would give me that $1. It genuinely means a lot. It is 0% required, but it is 100% appreciated.
Exactly, and people forget that sometimes.
Yeah. I come in and hear about Genshin Gacha. Weird timing. Yo, Gio, what's going on? How you
Yeah,
doing?
By the way,
Yeah.
Buff Titty is God. Fair enough, Moy. Fair enough. I'll give you this.
What am I getting at $1 for the candy store? Well, if you go to like an old-timey candy store, you can get a lot of stuff.
Okay, so you're getting Gen 4 remakes, but are you getting... Yes, I am getting Pokemon Legends when it does come out. Yes, yes. I have actually... So, to anyone uninitiated, hi. A lot of the times I'll buy, like, most games that come out, because I'm a deranged maniac who loves video games a lot, and, you know, it's a problem. So a lot of the times I tend to pre-order them like in advance, and I usually will. I'm not kidding. I write this down in like a notepad on my phone or like on a piece of paper, so I remember their release date and their either release window or release date, and how much they cost. So I can be like, all right, let me plan ahead so I can make sure that I can get them. Sometimes they don't always pan out. Sometimes I make some pretty poor decisions. Like I bought what was it? Oh, what game did I buy? Legends of Hero Trials of Cold Steel 4. Which you need to play the other Trials of Cold Steel to be able to play. So I was like, crap, I should have just gotten Yiz 9. And I do regret that. I love the Yiz series. Yiz 8, Lacrimosa of Donna, hands down, greatest JRPG. Oh, good. I'm mad that I didn't get 9, and I still haven't gotten it.
Yeah.
Ninja's credit card drain. Yo, for your sake, pre-orders and everything. Yeah?
That's Ryker in a nutshell right there. Big and true. That's true.
Bro,
that's true. Like,
look at my Twitter. I literally even said like, oh, my Twitter's crying after the announcement of the online. I'm still gonna get it, but damn it.
The one video of the guy that's just like, that's true. Yep, that's true. That's true. That's Ryker right there. Cracker Barrel. Oh no, not Cracker Barrel. It's a different kind of candy store, but it's just a candy store though. It's not like an all-time thing with Cracker Barrel.
What was it? Brilliant Diamond. That's the one I'm getting for Gen 4. I'm just hoping Paper Mario gets released on it quickly.
Yo, I mean, even if they don't release it,
dude, I know, right?
I'm still emulating it, even if they
Paper
don't.
Mario, man. Otherwise, I'm upset. I'm paying for the price.
Where's Pengy?
I know, right?
Pengy's probably doing his own thing right now. I only stream with Pengy every other Sunday. So he's probably doing his own thing right now.
Yeah. It's this idiot.
Yeah, this is Ryker, which speaking of, if you'd like to know this other person I'm streaming with right now, this ninja that if you look across my way is right there. I am streaming with Ryker. He's really cool, and I do recommend you check him out. And also, I'm gonna shout you out so we can watch another clip of yours because I have that function, and we will do it.
God.
The paper! Speaking of Paper Mario!
Oh, it's that one.
Okay, I'm
Oh my god. So
why are you just
it's not even that interesting.
Wall?
I know what.
Are you trying to like?
I know what clip.
Are you doing a clip, like a clipping, or what? Like,
wait, what?
Are you like clipping out of bounds or what?
No. So what happened was, as I got up and I went to go do something, so I, obviously my friend thought it was hysterical. Actually, old friend, thought it was hysterical. And I was just literally like, he's in timeout, and I was like, what? Thank you, Delta Flight for following. Welcome to the clan. I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome.
I love that it just goes for so long, and it's just Mario standing in the corner.
I know.
That is actually kind of funny.
Out. He doesn't deserve to be here. But yeah, I didn't understand the comedy in it. He just laughed, and I was like, okay.
Mario's been sent to gay baby jail.
Gay baby jail. Oh, I should have done that as a meme. That would have been so much better.
He's been a bad baby. What, Ninja? I can't see anyone.
Well,
I mean, Nitro, you right.
I think I streamed Paper Mario. Shout out to Simple Flips. Hell yeah, my boy Simple Flips making all of them good mods and the speed runs.
Hey yo, Ryker, when are you gonna stream Paper Mario Pro Mode or Master Quest?
No. Just no. No. I don't hate myself enough. Listen, I already am doing Metroid Dread. Is that not enough for you?
No.
No.
It's
Coco,
not.
Don't incentivize this chaos.
I will.
You suck.
It is. I'm already starting balance testing. Gonna try to recruit some people. I've never run games with to help me. Ooh, nice. Good luck with that, Justin. That'll be cool.
I think I did Paper Mario like a year and a half, nearly 2 years ago. I did it once offhandedly. I was just curious if people wanted to watch it. I have it on my Wii U. It was one of those like impulse buys that I do like on occasion where I'm like, I'm really in the mood for this game, and then I buy it and I was like, yeah, I enjoy this, but like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this on camera. Right down. No, why? Oh no. Okay, that's also a game I've done and I hated. And I remember even my friend, an old friend that I've known for like 3 years and I haven't talked to him in well over 2. I don't know, lost touch. You know, things happen. I was not having fun. I hated it. I hated it every second of it. It was so bad. I found it so unintuitive. There's like some button delay. It was just ugh. Mario will always be one of my favorite games played. Fair. You know what? I mean, I can't even argue that it's a bad game because it's pretty solid, but I can see why most people tend to gravitate towards Thousand Year Door because I think it's like the more developed version of the 64 Paper Mario, hands down. It's good, but I think it's just still like a little undercooked. Like it still had more opportunity to have more development of characters, world building, and story.
Yeah, true.
Plus, the boss is pretty generic, you know? It's just Bowser. It's like, okay.
Well, that was the main big baddie. Like, you had your chapter bosses, which, honestly, I'd say out of 64's roster, some of my favorite bosses were Tubba Blubba,
it's the best one.
Fiery Piranha.
Yeah. Controversial take. Man says Super Paper Mario is the best one.
I mean, Super Paper Mario was good. I've never played it, but I know it's a good one. I probably need to actually play it.
Wait. I got 2 questions, and demanding you and Coco might find something out. Okay, sure, go for it, Ganon. Let's hear it.
Also, just a heads up, guys, Coco spelled with a K. Just wanted you guys to know that. I wasn't gonna correct it sooner, but it was like, yeah.
Hey, no, you're like cacao. You know, you're butter cacao. You make a delicious chocolate.
No, Gio, it's not spelled with C's. It's spelled with K's.
Yes, no, spell it with C's. Spell it with all C's in the happy birthdays.
TTYD was the best Mario RPG ever made, but the Mario and Luigi games had superior soundtracks just because of Yoko Shimomura. Yo, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga and everything, like Bowser's Inside Story, those were some very good games with good music.
I wanted Bowser's Inside Story so bad. I never got the chance when
Same.
I was a kid. 'Cause it came out when I was like 12, and I remember I wanted it so bad, but my friends were like, no.
That's why
This is weird. This is
why I'm gonna play it online. Because who's gonna tell me no?
Now I can buy it myself, or I can buy the 3DS version, which I hear is not that great, so I might as well just get the original. Have me and Coco ever seen One Piece or Food Wars?
One Piece, yes. I've actually never seen Food Wars.
Oh wow, we're the inverse of each other. I have seen Food Wars. I love Food Wars. Great show. I've never seen One Piece, nor do I really want to, because not that I hate the show, it's just it's too much of an investment to get into, you know?
See, here's what you do with One Piece. You go search up a list of which episodes are the filler, and you skip those. Because not all of the episodes are are very important. Some are just filler. So just do that, and that's how you can get through it. Don't be like the people who will sit there and watch all 1,000 episodes. Plus.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Oh wait, stay away from the 3DS version, Ryker. They cap the FPS at 30. Ooh, that's rough.
How are they gonna cap the FPS of the 3DS version? How?
Don't ask me. It's Nintendo.
Partners in Time was my absolute favorite. That was a good one from what I heard.
Dude, I still need to play that. It's on my wish list on Wii U, so don't worry. I'll play it eventually, one of these days.
I'm gonna watch all 1K. Watch me. I'm a weeb for a reason. Gio, don't do it, please. I don't want to lose you. No.
We're not gonna see you for the next about 3 months.
It depends on your watching style. Like if you watch back to back to back, I think it can be shorter than that. Also, there's a zombie.
Make a crossover comic of Sanji and Food Wars, a semi-pro drawing of Sanji making food and the Food Wars effects.
Oh. I like how it actually specified my death.
While trying to escape a husk.
I like how it actually specified the death there. I appreciate that, Minecraft. Thank you.
Yeah, Minecraft's really getting in depth on their deaths. You know, they might even get elaborate saying, "I drowned you" one of these days.
Also, I just realized I haven't plugged my stream again yet on Twitter.
Actually, I was gonna call it.
Yeah, I was actually wondering. Yeah, because but did you want to at least do some Steam reviews before we ended?
Do you want to do like 2? Like
yeah.
1 and 1?
Yeah, we can do 1 and 1.
Yeah.
So this is the equivalent of us adding Jeffs to the Jeff Pond or at Mount St. Jeff. We like doing this a bit more because it's kind of just funny. So we're gonna go find a game, each of us, and we're just going to, you know, read some of the a comment from the review section. So hold on, I want to go to title screen.
Okay, hold on. Let me just exit the game now.
That's okay. That's okay. I gotta go pull up Steam.
Yeah, I do too. So hold on. Let me read chat real quick. Hello guys. How do you feel about the new Minecraft mob? Like it. I think it's cool.
What's the new Minecraft mob?
Little spirit guy. It's like a little friendly Casper. It helps you out or get items for you.
That sounds adorable. Is he cute?
Search it up.
Hold on. Okay,
Yeah,
hold on. I'm gonna look this up first.
By the way, big disappointment for Kid Icarus Uprising never coming to Switch. Did they say it's not coming to, or the fact that it's not out yet? No. So, okay. Fun story. Master Hero Soccer guy, or Master Hero Sakurai, stated in a Famitsu article, I think, if I remember correctly, that people were clamoring because obviously Ultimate's ending. So they're like, "Oh, are you gonna work on Kid Icarus Uprising? Is that Kid Icarus Uprising ever coming?" Because obviously, you know, it wants the dual stick aspect, but they didn't. That's why they have to give you the stand, otherwise you get arthritis. And Sakura was like, "We have no intention of doing it. There's no plans. Nintendo hasn't approached us on it, and we don't see a potential future. We've done it once. We're not gonna port it." So it makes me sad because it's actually a pretty good game, and I feel like being as early as it was on the 3DS, where no one really owned a 3DS, kind of really hindered its opportunity to actually reach stardom. And I think that's actually, ironically, the version that we see with in Smash now is the Kid Icarus Uprising versions of Pit and Palutena.
Yeah. Which, okay.
So
oh,
it's like really...
sorry, you go.
So it's kind of sad to see that, you know, a game that's never given an opportunity not get a chance, even though I feel like Nintendo has been recently on the kick of giving games the opportunity that they deserve. Like Tokimura Session and a couple of other Wii U games.
I didn't know these were the mobs because I saw people making artwork of the green one and blue one as girlfriends. I didn't know these were Minecraft mobs to be. I thought this was a whole different game because of the pixel style.
It's no plans or not. It's not coming at all. It's not coming at all. You know, Sakurai said he's not gonna do it, and Nintendo has no intention to do it. So it's like
yeah,
both of them together kind of lead to a whole no.
Yeah.
Let's see. What is a fun game that I can look at?
Yeah, but no, I did not know those were Minecraft mobs. I saw the pixels and I'm like, oh, is this like another game that's kind of like Minecraft, like Terraria? I didn't put it together. Okay, so the blue one is the new thing coming to Minecraft because it is really cute. I do like that.
Oh, time to destroy my hands playing it again. Hey, that's what we do for a video game. I only 100% thanks to Chugga Conroy.
Also, I just see people in my chat signing ankles and everything, and it's like, oh, okay, guys.
Oh, no.
We signing ankles in this chat.
God dang it. So what ended up happening was I accidentally opened the game that I was gonna look at. Oops.
Whoopsie poopsie.
Yeah, my bad. Let's see. No, view page. I am old enough. You weirdo. Don't you just hate it about Steam? They forget your age all the time. They're like, enter your birthday to continue. I'm like, I'm old enough. Isn't Xenoblade a bastard? Yes, because it's the Japanese level of like open world where it's like, this blade of grass you need to register, this item you need to register, this monster you need to register,
blade of grass.
No, I'm serious. It's like, it's ludicrous the amount of things they want you to register into it, or all the non-playable characters, the NPCs in the area you need to register and talk to and have done with. It's like, Jesus Christ! What, do you think I have over 1,000 hours to spend on this? Hell no.
Okay, what did I use last time for the Steam reviews? I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, here it is. I have to edit this. Because I found one of my favorite games that is an experience, and I probably should play it again. I actually should see if if they want to play it with me again, because this game was fun.
Yeah, the super boss is a bastard to kill. Oh, these are just legitimate reviews. Can I actually get some meme ones?
I mean, mine are kind of legitimate reviews too, but the game I'm playing is a meme. The game I'm reviewing is a meme, so yeah, it makes up for it.
You know what? I like this. This is a good one. I got one.
Let's see if I can find a good review for it, though. Yeah, don't kink shame my ankle signing Lococo. Don't judge us for signing ankle. Don't kink. Okay, but what if kink shaming is my kink, though?
Oh, damn, you didn't think about that one, boy. Oh! All right, chat. Can you see this? Can you see it? All right, there we go. Do you got yours, or do you want me to go first?
Can I see what the most helpful ones are?
Go. Nope.
Let's see. Oh, this is longer. Okay. I think I found mine. Which this person not recommending it is a fucking liar.
All right. You want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
You can go first if you want.
All right. You call this an RPG? You can call this an anime. You can call this a dungeon crawler, a visual novel, or even a mystery if you'd like. These are all true, but beyond all of that, it's a friendship simulator, one that has never been done this well until the release or ever since. There is nothing like it. Jesus, this man was really intense about his Persona 4 Golden.
That was for Persona 4!
I don't even want to call it JRPG. What if... It's like, what?
Wait, was that the entire review?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And he gave it a like. I was like, what? People have liked this. And they commented. Look, there's even comments.
Oh my gosh. Also, hi, Katie. Hi, is that the Ashley, aka Rusamia? Huge fan. Sign my 5 head, please.
Oh,
how are you doing?
yeah.
Hello. Oh my gosh. I like how yours was just that short. Mine is an essay.
Oh god. All right. Do I have to pull up your chat on my
And I'll tell you the game for it afterwards, unless some people saw it.
Alright, I'm pulling up your stream. Give me a second.
And also, I just want to comment. This person says it's not recommended, but they've got 77 hours at review time for this game, and then also went on to play over 118 and a half hours for this game. I just want to call out the hypocrisy here.
Oh my god, what is this game?
I love this game, but like many games here, I can't recommend it because its faults are just as big as its strengths. If you've never played a battle royale because you despise Fortnite and PUBG, you absolutely love mechas and anime, then this game has a lot to offer. It's fun to play, has interesting mechs and characters with different play styles. It also has a lot of cool weapons and vehicles and strategies. I also haven't seen many anime-based games worth playing these days besides the typical JRPG, and mech games are basically dead. So this game has a lot to offer that you won't find anywhere else. That being said, I cannot recommend it because of the gacha system that's just beyond greedy. This was originally a cell phone game and it shows. You'll be clicking through several menus, half a dozen different in-game currencies, slot machines, season passes for the season passes, VIP perks. Think of an evil monetization scheme and this game has it. I understand that free-to-play games need to make money. I also have played FTP games a lot, and microtransactions are now priority in modern AAA gaming. This, however, goes beyond everything I've ever seen. I wouldn't mind spending $10 on a skin to support the developers, but what the game does is sell you tickets. These tickets could cost up to $50 for a bundle, and you need 120 rolls to get a guaranteed S+ skin. In the Kizuna Eye event, for example, every skin is S+ because a couple of weapons and skin. Okay, hold on. About TLDR, the game's tons of fun, especially with friends. There are bots that while you're in bronze, so don't judge the game until silver or gold league. The main problems are the greedy gachas and poor balancing. The game is fun, and even I can't recommend it. There are still a lot of good things here, and it's a shame, but this heavy monetization-focused casino design is the state of gaming today.
Jesus Christ.
Which games are...
What is this game?
You want to know what this game is?
Yeah, because I heard Kizuna Eye collab, and I was like, what is this? I feel like I've seen a couple of them.
My favorite battle royale game. Super Mecha Champions. Which, the person... Okay, this is the one I talked to you guys about. Pan and I played this when we were playing Dead by Daylight, because it was before the update for DBD, and we were drinking, and the games were going slow. So... Pan's like, oh, you want to play Apex? I'm like, oh yeah, sure, why not? And then I realized I didn't have the space at the time for Apex because it was like 50 gigs. I don't know why. I played this game because Pan, they introduced this to me like, it's an anime battle royale. But the thing with Super Mecha Champions that makes it different than any other battle royale game you could possibly play is that this game was originally a mobile BR that was then ported to PC. Normally it's the reversal. And because of the fact it's a reverse port, it is so jank. Holy shit.
Oh, absolutely. It would never be good.
Pan was MVP pretty much every game we played. they were dominating this game. The fact that they were saying that there are bots, I really don't understand, because like there were just some real shit players in the game. I didn't encounter any aimbotting or anything like that, so I don't know what these bots are that they're talking about. But the game is just a dumpster fire, but it's also a dumpster fire in the best possible way, and I genuinely recommend this game. It's like 5 gigs to install. It's not anything big. Like if you even just look at like the minimum requirements, like for example, like you just need 4 gigs of space, 6 gigs of RAM, and an Intel Core i3. Like it's some base shit. It's just kind of just so bad. It's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Room sort of situation where it's like, you know, it's transcended horribleness into, you know what, this is a parody at this point.
Which is why I'm so shocked that that review went so hard on the gacha mechanics, because it's like the game's fun, but I could not imagine wailing in this game, even for a Kizuna Eye event crossover.
Yeah, no, hell no. I would not spend money. That's a waste.
The fact that people did this!
Man, he took the this man not only took the time to write that, but he also slandered every aspect of it.
Yeah.
Jesus, this man had such a vendetta. Like, what, did it kill your family and take your wife too? Like, what the heck?
Yeah, like
there was no necessity for this level of anger.
Wow. Like I couldn't even, like I got through some of the more serious ones, but like going into like this middle part here, I could not. Like that's just, so I just had to skip down to the TLDR because I thought this would be like purely haha comedy. No, this was just pure unbridled rage. And then also I just want to point out again, 70 hours when they reviewed the game, and then they went on to play it for a lot more.
118.5 hours. Like this man. Yeah, I hate this game, yet I'm still gonna play it.
I can't recommend this game, but I will still play it myself.
Exactly. What?
I could only dedicate that many words to creative writing. True, like I could only dedicate that many words if I am doing a formal essay for my classes. Wow.
Either that or whenever I'm writing something professional too. It's like, Jesus Christ, even I wouldn't go that far for a review.
I know, but oh my gosh.
And on Steam, no less. Like, that's such a waste of your time, bro. No one's gonna care. No one's gonna be like, yes, I agree. Oh, such a philosophical story you have told here. Thank you, I shall not purchase this. Like, no! No one looks at it.
So that was one of my favorite games. I hope you all enjoy. And maybe one day we'll play it again on stream. Maybe I'll get like a squad, because I think you can squad up to 4 people. Maybe we'll just get a squad together and we'll just shoot the shit and play a bad BR game. Because why not?
Hell yeah. Hey man, hit me up about it if you ever need another member.
Hey yo, you trying to squad up? You trying to squad? We squad up in Super Mega Champions. Let's go! Yo, we'll call Pan and see if they want to join us too. Oh my gosh, we'll make it an event. I remember I remember you playing this game. Yeah, I get super salty in battle royales. See, I do too sometimes, but this game, even I know I had been drinking that night, but even I couldn't get mad when I died. The game is just so jank. That is. If you want to go back and watch the VOD for it, !YT in the chat. I know it doesn't have a thumbnail for it because I'm going through the process of making thumbnails for everything on YouTube. I've got thumbnails for all the serial collabs. I've got Doki Doki Literature Club has its own playlist now and thumbnails.
All right.
But I'm hoping to do that. Also, yo, bye Nitro, and bye Ganon.
Goodbye.
Destiny 2 PvP is full of so many sweats. Oh, I can only imagine. But yeah. So the VOD is up there. You'll just see me losing my shit at just how janky the game is. It's a masterpiece though. It's no less than 5 chef's kisses.
No less than 5 chef's kisses.
It's
mon ami, it's the best thing I've ever had in Italy. Like, what?
I think it just goes in my nature of liking things that are so bad they're good, like bad fanimes that may or may not be satire, bad fan fiction, like My Immortal is my favorite. I love things like that. I'm drawn to it like a moth to a flame, which is why I want to obviously endure watching things with my viewers, and torturing my subs with the fanime for My Immortal, which we will do one day. It's only like 2 episodes. Now the person was getting better at their art style because the series started in MS Paint and then they upgraded to Fire Alpaca, and they were actually showing off some animation stuff. And they're doing pretty good. Also, MPG, hello, how you doing? Unfortunately, you caught us at the end of stream. You and Pop Tart both. Oh, I am so sorry. We're just getting ready to end, and we were ending it with some Steam reviews. But hopefully you guys are doing well. And if you guys don't mind joining us for a raid, I would appreciate it.
I already had it prepared.
Hey, yo, Ryker was out here prepared while I was giving my soliloquy.
Yes, I know, right? I was just ready to go.
Oh, this person! Oh, I've seen them before. Oh, let me...
Everyone's seen them. If you haven't seen them, then clearly you haven't lived.
I think I saw them before their model, was, like, redone. Like, I saw the old model with, like, the pajama look, or the green outfit. If I'm thinking of the right person. So. Yeah, I saw them.
It might be the same person.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. They're my homie. They're my friend. They mean a lot to me. So I'm like, hey, I want to help a homie out.
Hey, if they're a homie of Riker's, they're a homie of ours, and you guys know what we do with friends around here. We show support. Also, Patches, I know you're hungry. I will go feed you dinner once we are done. Okay? I love you, my little man.
I gotta double check that I'm not spelling this wrong because I'm the worst speller known to man.
Wait, are you doing that right now? I thought we were doing outro stuff right now. Oh my god.
I'm setting it up. I'll tell you when I hit enter.
Alright, cool. Well, because I'm just doing
So you want to go first with your intro or your outro? Or do you want me to go first?
Sure, just because I gotta type more commands. So guys, thank you so much for joining us today, and Ryker, thank you again as always, because it is always a pleasure to stream with you. So if you guys wouldn't mind joining us, as you know, we don't just end streams here. We like to go show support to people because people show us support all the time. So we have our regular raid message, or if you're a subscriber, you can do exclamation marks, or you can do the sub raid, which is both there. I keep wanting to say the command itself. I'm so used to still typing that out manually while talking. But yeah, so there are raid commands. Choose whichever one you want. If you want to use both, if you can, fucking go for it. It is what it is. And if you want to catch me anywhere outside of, oh, hold on, might be. There we go, social, sorry. Want to catch me outside of Twitch? There is the link to my Discord, the link to my Twitter where I post stream updates and everything more. TikTok, which I do edited clips for. There's only like 2 up there at the time. I need to work on that. I have a whole entire folder I'm updating, plus a larger clips project that I will be uploading to the YouTube, which, by the way, YouTube is at the very bottom there. Also, nice profile pic change. Thank you, I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm gonna get the raid message copied and prepared on my side while we listen to Ryker's amazing outro, as always.
All right, I'm good to go then. Thank you all for watching. It's been your boy Ryker with Minecraft with the homie, the man, the woman herself, Buttery Cocoa. I'm sorry, I'm so accustomed to saying man.
Nah, it's fine.
I have become so much of a dude bro now. I don't know how or ghetto. I just don't ask me how it's happened. It's happened.
It's okay. We're all a little dude bro here.
So tomorrow we'll be doing Castlevania Circle of the Moon. I think we'll be wrapping it up, hopefully, because that's our spoopy game that we're gonna be doing, and then hopefully we can get Metroid Dread soon. I'm trying to think of anything else we gotta say. Because at the end of the day, you guys can be doing 10,000 other things, but you decided to spend your time with me, and seriously means a lot. Because yeah, I think that's everything I gotta say.
Also saying we don't talk about that, even if the thing you said itself wasn't NSFW, it's referencing NSFW works like that. Yeah, not cool. In my chat, at least. Yeah, so I'm ready to press the start raid for the countdown. If you want me, if you are ready to do that as well.
I haven't hit entered on the /raid yet, so there we go. What? What do you mean?
Yeah, you might have to just do it from your dashboard, dude.
What do you? Oh, this is bullshit.
Yeah, you have to go to your dashboard like other streamers and add the add-on for raids, and then type in the name of the person you want to raid.
Are you
serious? Sucks to suck.
Oh, no. It worked on OBS earlier. I did it yesterday.
Get good, scrub.
Hold on. Oh god, I hate this.
No.
I do. I have raid channel. Oh, that's so dumb.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, real talk, the raid add-on to the dashboard, if you use the dashboard a lot, which it can be very helpful, I do recommend it. the raid add-on is just a lot easier.
All right, let me try one more time in OBS. If it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna.
Now will it pop up? Yeah, there it is. All right, so let me press
Nope,
the
there,
start
we got it.
raid.
We got it.
So here I am pressing the start
Alright, so
raid
we're-
on my side too, because it'll do the little
Alright, so we're gonna
countdown.
make a raid message among us kidneys. She will know what I mean. and
Hashtag
she'll be mad.
Among Us Kidneys. I'm adding it to the end of mine. There we go. So yeah, guys, if you wouldn't mind, join us for this raid. Let's go show Tiny some love. They seem really cool, and they're debuting. So yeah.
Yeah, dude, this has been a long time coming.
Yes.
Shit.
Yes.
God, how long have I been waiting for this? Like almost a year now. Shit.
Yes. But until then, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday, a good start to your Sunday. I love you all very, 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 very much, and stay buttery, my friends. Now let's go show Tiny some love, shall we?
Peace, guys.
Bye bye.